From Memorial Stadium in North Canton, good evening, everybody. I'm Jeff Shreve along with Troy Richardson. Welcome to high school football on Big Time Sports. It's the Roosters pregame show as we count down to kickoff a non-league game. The Hoover Vikings and the Louisville Leopards, certainly no strangers to each other. 90-second meeting between the two, and Troy, I know you've been to most of those games. Break this one down.
You know what, I've been to a lot of these games. We've done a lot of these games on Big Time Sports. You got to remember, Jeff, this is a Week 2 game with a Week 10 feel. This used to be a Week 10 game back when Louisville played in the Federal League and beyond. This is a major matchup, two very similar communities, two very similar types of schools. The players know each other. They've grown up playing against each other, and that's what makes this Week 2 game just a little bigger than most.
For Louisville, they check in at 1-0, win at Canfield last week, and you look at them on field, it's all about their defense right now.
I'll tell you, I was very impressed watching them on film, how quickly they flew around to the football. Great pursuit by the Louisville defense, but don't count out the offense led by Connor Zwick. Now, people think Louisville, they're going 4 wide, sometimes a motion to 5 wide. It's pass, pass, pass. You're wrong. They will spread the field, stretch you out, and they will look to run the football. This is a pretty balanced Louisville offense. Look for a good, solid attack out of Coach John DeMarco's Leopards tonight.
The homestanding Hoover Vikings at 0-1. They took one on the chin last week at Stowe, and they are kind of in a rebuilding mode early this season. Yet again, a new starting quarterback for Don Hurtler.
This is the 3rd or 4th year North Canton Hoover's gone to a starting quarterback for 1 year. Kyle Brocker is the man tonight at quarterback for Hoover. He's not only a gunslinger, last week he rushed for over 100 yards. Some out of design, some out of necessity. This young man can extend plays with his feet, and he can also beat you with his arm. For Hoover, their defense has to come ready to play, and the offense cannot turn the ball over in the red zone for head coach Don Hurtler Jr.'s Vikings to get a win tonight.
It's the second longest rivalry in Stark County, meeting 92 between Louisville and Hoover. We've got it for you here on Big Time Sports.
For good food and great times, bring your team to Roosters. Feast on our award-winning wings, enjoy daily and weekly specials, and of course, all your favorite cold beverages. There's no better place to watch the big game than Roosters. Our friendly staff will cater to your group while you follow your team on our high-definition TVs. Bring the team after the game. We accommodate groups of 8 or more with no reservations needed. Roosters is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of youth and high school athletics.
Canton Motors, 3 brands, 1 location. Our winning lineup of Volkswagens, Mazdas, and Volvos makes us your one-stop destination. Drive a German-engineered turbocharged Volkswagen Passat or Jetta sedan, or a Mazda 3, one of Car and Driver's 10 best, featuring Skyactiv technology. The Volvo S60 is the perfect blend of performance, luxury, and class-leading safety. At Chemthorne's, we make it easy, fun, and friendly. Visit us online at chemthorne.com.
We're really all you need. CSE.
CSE is delighted to help bring you the very best in local high school sports. Our CSE family serves the community with sound financial products and services. We understand the importance of family, community, and financial stability. When you're looking for a financial friend, you need look no further than CSE Federal Credit Union.
CSE. We're really all you need. CSE.
Omni Orthopedics is proud to announce their award-winning team now includes 16 of the very best doctors in their field. Since 1996, Omni Orthopedics has helped patients in Stark and Tuscarawas counties with issues involving the foot and ankle, hand and upper extremity, joint, neck, spine, trauma, and sports medicine, with the finest physicians, staff, and medical equipment available. To learn more about Omni Orthopedics' world-class care, medical complex, or for contact information, visit online at omniortho.com.
When the door of opportunity opens, what do you see? A landscape to pursue your passion and a rewarding career. A university with $120 million in student awards to lower the cost of education. A place where work opportunities during college lead to great jobs.
Akron has opened my eyes to so many opportunities.
New career options.
Akron gave me the motivation to make my dreams come true.
The University of Akron. where you get the greatest lifetime return on investment of any Northeast Ohio public university.
Welcome back to the Roosters pregame coaches show. Troy Richardson here with head coach Don Hurtler Jr. of the North Canton Hoover Vikings. Coach Hurtler, you've played in this rivalry, you've been coaching this rivalry, you've seen it since you were a little kid. How do the emotions play into this when it comes to a week 2 game?
It's a special game for week 2, obviously, you know, with 80 plus years of this rival game, and I'm hoping our kids, we improve a lot from week 1 to week 2. We're going to need to against a team with a 14-game regular season win streak, and hope their guys play Hoover football and tough, aggressive, and hustle and take care of the ball. And if we do that, we have a good chance of having a great night.
Coach, you had a tough loss last night up at Stowe on the road to a very good Stowe team with a very good defense, but you get to play at home tonight. You get to come back to the friendly confines of Memorial Stadium.
Well, I'm hoping we get off to a good start and get our crowd into it, get them behind us, and it's been a really good group as far as work ethic and giving what they have, and hopefully they get rewarded with a victory tonight.
Coach, what do you see as a key tonight to getting a Viking victory?
We got to win the turnover battle. We need to block and tackle better, and stop their explosive plays and try to have a few of our own. And kicking game's always big.
Special teams are called special for a reason.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we'll be back with the rest of the pregame after you watch this.
My name is Anthony McCartney.
I'm Laurel Weir.
Lawrence McDowell.
Julia Bell. I'm a pioneer.
At Downtown Ford and Lincoln, what we do is for you. Our team of professionals know that commitment to customer satisfaction is what keeps us in business. We work hard to earn and keep your business in every department because we know that's important. Sales, service, body shop, quick lube, tire center, finance, and billing, working together, working for you.
For price, service, and selection, come on down to Downtown Ford and Lincoln.
Hey, you! Mama Giannino's secret recipe rich sauce is just that. It's a secret. But I know it, and you can't have it. So, you want a piece of me? Huh? You want a piece of me?
On the field, as in life, teamwork makes all the difference. Today, these kids are learning the fundamentals they can use anywhere, supporting one another and inspiring each other to go farther together. This is what All Care does best, working as a team with your doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies to give you the tools to help you reach your personal health care goals. With All Care, you'll always have a winning team working for you.
Back at Memorial Stadium, Jeff Shreve and Troy Richardson as we count down to the 92nd meeting between the Vikings and the Leopards. This goes back to when Louisville was a member of the Federal League. It was a highlight on their schedule every year, still is for both schools.
As we're going to take a look at our CSE Federal Credit Union keys to the game. Hoover, they must establish a run, and not just the running with their scrambling quarterback who runs via the design and via out of necessity. They have to establish some type of ground game. Louisville, they've got to continue to fly to the football defensively. I have watched the Leopards on film, and they get to the ball in a hurry. They've got to keep contained, though. They are susceptible to reverses and screens. And both teams, Jeff, need to beat the heat. We're talking it's 93 degrees. It's hotter tonight than it has been for any practice or any scrimmage so far. It'll be interesting to see who can handle the cramping up and who can handle a little bit of dehydration.
You know, a few years ago they played this game at Louisville with similar conditions, and guys were really having problems staying hydrated and staying on the football field.
Yeah, I did the sideline reporting for that game, obviously a game that you saw on Big Time Sports. And it was a rough night for the Vikings as Louisville rolled big in that. Last year's meeting, Louisville won 14-13. Hoover had a tough time missing a tied-up PAT with about 13 seconds to go after a strong comeback. You get a good look there at Don Hertler Jr., head coach of the North Canton Hoover Vikings. Father, longtime head coach here at North Canton Hoover.
A football field named for Don Hertler Sr. Passed away during the season last year.
This past year. A great guy. Had an opportunity to meet him many times, having played for Coach Hertler down at Garraway. His father would come down Thursday nights, watch us practice. Just a quality man, a class individual. And if you ever get a chance to come to North Canton, he's someone you learn about quickly, and not just for football, but also what he did in the community and as an educator as we get ready for the Roosters kickoff. Roosters looking for a great place to watch the game with over 20 television screens. Hey, the game's always on at Roosters. Stop in. It's a fun, casual family joint. Wings, subs, burgers, salad, pizza, and more. Daily food and drink specials located at 4335 Dressler Road in Belden Village. When you stop in, tell Sean and the girls Big Time Sports sent you.
Eric Sarbaugh, sophomore, will put it in play for the homestanding Hoover Vikings. Looking for their first win on this young season. Both coaches talked about it. This is not your typical Week 2 affair.
No, it used to be a Week 10 game. Seems like just about every year, Jeff, there's a Sarbaugh kicking for the Vikings.
A lot of Sarbaughs around here and a lot of Maddies wandering around Louisville, and Jake is back deep. He yields, however, to Tyler Adams, who runs it up the near sideline, has a seam,
nice block.
And he will be over the 40-yard line, tumbling into the Louisville bench, and the kicker, Sarbaugh, the man that finished him off. Good field position for the Leopards to get it going here tonight.
But I'm going to tell you, just a great pickup block by number 8, Alec Jones, on that kick return.
There are your lineups, 3 receiver package, Garver, Geller, Johnson, and Nicholson. The quarterback is Brocker. Rhodes and Howell will carry the football. First and 10. Good look at Connor Zwick. Pressed into service. They made him a quarterback last year, and he just went ahead and was all conference. Handoff goes to Walter Schrock, who just carries several would-be tacklers near midfield before they finally get him down on the ground.
And once again, you saw Louisville there spreading the ball to run the ball.
Now look at the Louisville offense. Matty, Woost, Swanson, and Lautner. They'll all get a lot of action. Zwick will throw the ball around to Walter Schrock, who had a lot of injuries last year, back on duty for John DeMarco.
Remember the starting lineups, as always, brought to you by Nostrum, Young, and Associates.
Zwick looking to throw, does throw, that's caught. Or is it? No, it's incomplete, bobbled and broken up over there.
As you take a look here at the North Canton Hoover defense, Baker, Schaefer, Thomas, Kiesling, Jajak, Haverfield, Palucho, Albaugh, Slara Piglia, Brocker, also the quarterback, and Eric Sarbaugh for the North Canton Hoover Vikings. A pretty stout defense was put into some bad positions last week by the offense. Thank you to Van Nostrand, Young, and Associates for all your insurance needs.
Third down, Woost on a swing pass, tries to put a move on Brocker, and Brocker spins him down very close to the 48-yard line. That's where they need to be for a first down.
It looked like that young man, when he caught the football, was trying to run before he caught it, bobbled it a little bit, but it looks like he might just be short, maybe by a couple inches of a first down. My guess is they're probably going to bring the chains out, and it looks like they are.
Referee Ron DeChellis took a long look, and now he will indeed bring the chains out.
Your starting lineups were brought to you by Van Nostrand, Young, and Associates. We manage your household risk, helping businesses reduce risk. See what Van can do for you. Local community and a team approach. For all your insurance needs, call Will Van Nostrand at 330-497-1867 and see what Van can do for you. And hey, you just want to talk some sports, give Will a call. He'd love to talk sports with you.
Louisville gets the first down by an inch or two. The drive continues. Leopards, of course, coming off a 10-0 campaign a year ago. And you heard Don Hurtler Jr. talk about 14 in a row in the regular season for the Leopards.
Picking up a big first down there to keep this drive alive. I really like what Coach DeMarco does here. A lot of people think when you spread, you're just going to be a passing team, but he does a lot of running out of it. Good zone reads.
There's a pitch to Zwick, and a great defensive play. It was the cornerback on that side, Dylan Allball, knifing in the senior with a huge defensive stop for the Vikes.
Well, I'll tell you, that is just knowing the scouting report. Louisville went to the bunch formation. You can take a look here to Mount Hope defensive play. When they run that bunch formation, they try to drive him out. Allball just fought off the block, and just buried him. The 5'10", 190-pound senior making a big play for the Vikings.
He lost yardage back into Louisville's yard. Zwick on a straight drop. And here the Vikings come again, and down he goes. Ian Baker, the defensive end, knocked him down at all 6'5". He had wrapped around the quarterback, lost his helmet. He'll have to leave the game for a play, but I don't think he cares at this point.
No, you got the sack. You forced a 3rd and long. We've got another Mount Hope defensive play. You kind of got to look there at head coach, our defensive coordinator, Mike Johnson. But look at Baker fight off the block and just tombstone the quarterback. Major changes here in the defense for North Canton Hoover. Mike Johnson coming in as defensive coordinator, wants to play a lot more man, bring the pressure, bring the noise, make offenses feel uncomfortable.
5 receivers set on 3rd and 25. There's a swing pass. It is Schrock. He will work his way close to the 40, and 3 or 4 Vikings are on him. It'll be a punting situation for Louisville.
And Louisville in that net possession lost about 12 yards. All of it brought by the Hoover defense. When you've got that ability to play man-to-man in the secondary against the spread, you've got a defensive player unaccounted for, and you can bring the pressure right up the middle and collapse that pocket on a very mobile quarterback such as Wick.
You're right. They returned the opening kickoff to the 42. They'll punt from their own 40. Zwick is the punter. He will hang a high floater. It's headed toward the Hoover sideline. It takes a North Canton bounce and is finally corralled near the 45-yard line. So excellent field position for North Canton to take over behind first-year starter Kyle Brocker. Brocker was the offense in their loss at Stowe last week. 250 yards of all-purpose passing and rushing.
Does it all.
Here come the Vikings right from the sideline with the play in mind. 2-back set. And just as we say that, it is Maley who's in at quarterback, and he'll swing it out for good yardage into Louisville territory to the 48-yard line. Cameron Maley, a junior, takes the first snap for the Vikings, and we may be in a 2-quarterback system for Don Hurtler. Not unprecedented around here.
No, definitely not.
Falcone, Castles, Brailer, and Bucasso along that front line for Louisville. And as you said, Troy, they fly to the ball. Keep an eye on those linebackers. Casey Naw in the middle.
Looks like Maley's checking at the line.
And a quick handoff up the middle. Big yardage for the Vikings. Banging his way for first down yardage. Senior Brandon Rhodes at 5'10", 210.
Just a straight ahead dive there. I like that. Obviously, I think Cameron Maley made a read at the line of scrimmage, saw where the gap was, checked at the line of scrimmage, let him know where they're going to run the football. Nice heads-up play there by the junior as you see him getting the play from head coach Don Hurtler Jr. of the Vikings. I like what Hoover did there, just straight ahead blocking, pick the hole pre-snap, and get some yardage.
Maley and Brocker are both on the field. First and 10, 35-yard line. And Brocker gets the carry around the left side, and he will head out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Brocker did all the damage really with his feet when it counted, and maybe this is a bit of a change. You're going to see him run the ball out of formation.
I think it is. Cameron Maley has a little bit quicker release than Brocker does. Maley maybe not quite as good with his feet, but they're putting Brocker in a situation to be successful, and they're putting Maley in a situation to be successful. Just a little bit of a zone read there, getting the fullback, trying to reach block. As the Vikings, and we talked about this, Jeff, in the Roosters pregame show, trying to establish the run early.
Hoover with a nice offensive rhythm here in their opening possession. Maley, again, Brocker up the middle, 2 more.
Looks like that's going to bring up 3rd and about 3. The Vikings have to hold on to the football. They had a drive like this last week against Stowe, turned it over inside the red zone. They need to keep containing that football. As you know, Jeff, ball security is job security. You should take a look at the AutoNation Ford scoreboard.
Louisville's opening drive resulted in a punt, and Hoover moving the football in chunks right now. They are at the 28-yard line of the Leopards. Shotgun, quick pitch by Maley. That's caught, and a nice defensive play over there for Louisville. The catch. Vinny Serapiglia makes the catch, the junior at 150 pounds, and he got well acquainted with Kyle Ashcraft, the linebacker for Louisville.
As you take there a look at the Ferris Financial replay, a lot of good ball control here by the Louisville defense, keeping everything in front. They do a great job of flying to the football.
Now Maley's under center. 1st and 10. Brocker in a stack. Good second effort. Breaks the 20 to the 18.
This is where Louisville defense can tighten up a little bit. Their first drive last week with Canfield marched the ball down the field. I believe they scored against Louisville. It'll be interesting to see how Louisville responds here. I like how they play man in the secondary, change things up. But Jeff, if you notice, Hoover offensively has already shown 5 different formations. They're giving Louisville a lot to think about defensively.
They are running downhill right now.
Playing without a tight end.
Puts Rhodes in motion and a roll. Maley looking to throw in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoover. Vinny Serapiglia puts the Vikings on the board, 6-0.
Jeff, great job right there. That all starts because Hoover has established the run play. Looked like they're going to set up the stretch. Cameron Maley, great ball fake here. Watch it right here on the ground. Even our cameraman goes to the ball fake. Maley rolling out to his right. Set step throw. Hits Serapiglia in the end zone for Vikings 6.
Sophomore Eric Sarball. Left-footed soccer-style kicker. Maley will hold. It is up and through, and just over 5.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Hoover, so 1 possession each. Louisville got a first down and then went totally in reverse. A couple of defensive changes for the Vikings. They got upfield, and 3rd and 25, you're in a punting situation right after that if you're Louisville. So what are you looking at here?
Well, if you're Louisville, if you're Coach DeMarco, you guys say, hey guys, we've been in this situation before. We've got to respond. We've got to answer back. We've got to take care of the football, march down the field. You might want to look to run the ball a little bit inside zone, possibly a draw off the quarterback, a design run play with the quarterback, try to keep that Hoover defense on their heels a little bit. But right now, Hoover's manning up in the secondary, pinning their ears back, and just gone for the football.
It's a bit of a gut check. If you're Louisville, you're on the road.
Yep.
2nd week in a row. I think they played 4 out of their first 5 on the road. But really, the home team just reached up and smacked you right in the mouth. Now coaches all like to see how the team reacts in this situation.
And this will say a lot about Louisville, how they respond to this, if they can march the ball right back down the field and battle against the adversity.
Big Matty is the return man, flanked on either side by Kyle Woot and Tyler Adams, and Sarball sends it right down the middle, and it's over Matty's head in the end zone for a touchback.
I tell you, a kickoff like that's a dangerous weapon. It's one last chance. The offense had to possess the ball there. They didn't get a chance for a return. You have to march 80 yards down the field with no threat of any type of return. That's a big weapon in the high school sports. Engine Company number 9 out of Greentown, Ohio at 9733 Brown Avenue. Father and son Larry and Scott Burrell bring you over 75 years of automotive repair experience. Great service. That's Engine Company number 9. Give them a call at 330-494-2165. Don't be shy. Give Engine Company number 9 a try.
Beautiful downtown Greentown. Here's Schrock looking for room. Nice cut. Gets him to the 30. Nice spin. And he is dropped at the 32-yard line. Jake Jajak ran him down from the other side of the field. Schrock lost his helmet on the play, and he, by rule, has to sit out. One play.
I tell you, nice run there by Schrock. He is very elusive. You look at him, they list him at 5'6", 156 pounds, maybe 156 in his uniform, but a very elusive back, makes nice tight cuts, keeps his hits moving. Hard to get a tight hit on a good running back like that.
1st and 10, 33-yard line. Dalton Deckard 5'8", 173-pound junior replaces Schrock. Zwick, this is Woost. Good blocking. Woost has the 35 and not much more than 36 as the black shirts catch him there.
I'll tell you one thing, Jeff, when you look at this, if you get a chance to look at the replay, I always like to, for the defensive side, look at when the tackle is made, how many helmets of your defensive team are around it. That time when the tackle was made, there were 7 or 8 Viking helmets around it. Great job there by the Hoover defense. If I'm Louisville, maybe coming with a counter, some type of reverse, some type of misdirection to keep this Viking team on their heels.
Well, you talked about Louisville flying to the ball. It's Hoover doing that here in the first quarter.
Excellent job. Good man coverage, able to fly to the football.
2nd down, 7. Connor Zwick trying the left side, and again, 3 or 4 Vikings are there. Again, it's all ball, stringing it out, along with Ian Baker.
There's that quarterback draw I just got done talking about. But a great job by the Vikings there. They stretched that quarterback drop. That was something that looked like it was meant to be ran between the tackles. Good job by the defensive line, forcing Zwick to bounce it to the outside. Nothing there, stretch it out, and they only managed to pick up a yard.
Now a quick timeout for an equipment adjustment. Josh Swanson couldn't get the helmet quite adjusted properly. Looks like we're ready for play. 3rd down, 5. And those linebackers for Hoover, you're right, they seem to be in the huddle. They are on top of everything right now.
Hoover looks like they've adjusted a little bit more to a 40 look here.
Zwick from the
Blitz
shotgun.
Coming.
Option. Zwick will hang on to it. He'll have 1st down yardage over the 45 to the 46. It was Brocker, the safety, who knocked him down. And the drive will continue for the Leopards.
Nice job there by Zwick, making a very good read as they pick up the blitz. You can see the heat coming from the edge towards the field side just to reach there. I'll tell you, I think Hoover got very lucky that Zwick didn't pitch that because there was no one going with the tailback on that. But Zwick, heads up play, decided, hey, I got to pick up the 1st down, and he does to keep this Leopard drive alive.
That was well blocked by the right side of that line. 1st and 10. We'll call it the 45-yard line. Very important drive early, I think, for Louisville. Quick pitch by Zwick. That's caught by Swanson. He's into Hoover territory at the 49.
And Jeff, that's a big pickup on 1st down because that sets up a 2nd and about 4. Now you've got a lot of different options. Do you want to run the ball? Do you want to try to go deep? Do you want to run a swing pass? When you've got 2nd and short, it gives you a lot of different options in your play calling. It really opens up the playbook,
especially for Louisville with the way they run things. 3 receivers to the right.
Blitz coming off the edge again. Looks like showing it.
Here is Schrock. He found a seam. He's got a 1st down. Still on his feet, and Zajac saves the day, runs him down at about the 35, but I think he stepped out at around the 37-yard line, it appears.
Great run here by Schrock on that. And I'm going to explain this. When you look at this here, the Hoover defense comes flying in. It looks like he's going to bounce in and hide. The linebackers get caught up in the wash on the inside. They don't get an opportunity to pursue, and that's why he's able to cut it back to pick up the extra yardage.
Using Hoover's aggression against them on that play.
Yes, you want to use their strength, use your opponent's strength against them. Sun Tzu's art of warfare.
Schrock again. Can't get away from Ian Baker. And he lost a yard. 2nd down, 11 call coming up. 2.5 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. Hoover's had the ball once. They marched down the field and scored.
Well, you look at Ian Baker. It's 6'5", 220 pounds for the Viking. He's got the speed of a linebacker and a down lineman position coming off that edge. Runs about a 4.7, 4.6 40.
Connor Zwick gives to Schrock. He'll try the left side again, and he's knocked out of bounds after a modest gain, and penalty markers are down. We may have a late hit out of bounds on the defense.
I think you're right on that, Jeff. A little too aggressive there for the Vikings, and that's going to extend the drive and push it deeper into Viking territory.
Good look at Ron DeChellis. It is a personal foul on North Canton.
Take a look here at the Ferris Financial replay. Little outside zone read. Block there, and you're going to see the hit coming right. A little bit of a shove, didn't need that. Early call, wanting to establish themselves. The officials not wanting this to get out of hand. They know how much emotion is involved when Hoover plays Louisville.
And you can't do that in front of the Louisville bench.
Those coaches are pretty vocal over there.
Officials had a lot of help making that call.
I know a few of those Louisville coaches. They're going to be a little vocal.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Louisville trying to answer the North Canton score. Deckard is the running back. Zwick will keep. Not much room there. All ball was in there.
Design draw just to keep the Viking defense honest.
Tyler Howell, and we could call this name on just about every play. Clay Haverfield, number 11, senior. One of the top linebackers in the Federal League.
You're going to find Clay Haverfield just around the football all the time. He's got a nose for the ball. He's a bit of a ball hawk.
And now Zwick is on the sideline. You see him without a helmet on. It is a state rule. If your helmet comes off, you have to come out for a play. So a new quarterback in the game for John DeMarco's Louisville Leopards.
I'll be interested to see what they call here. I'm looking probably to a run to Schrock. I don't think you want to test a quarterback's arm early without warming up at all.
This is Jacob Adams. Yeah, they will in the end zone. Touchdown.
Shows you what I know.
Penalty markers are down. The receiver, Alec Jones, he lost his helmet on the play. We'll see what the penalty is. It looked to be pass interference. They'll no doubt wave that off.
Hey, that's why John DeMarco gets the big money for making the big calls. Great call here by head coach John DeMarco. Calls the fade route, flat out beat his man, had about a step and a half on him. Huge mismatch there when you take a look at this. Nice job. The quarterback just looks, 3-step, just throws it up. On a Papa Bears big play replay. Just out jumps his man. Defense can't do it off the face guard. Beautiful catch right there for number 8. I believe that's number 8. Nice ball.
It is Alec Jones, number 8.
Alex Jones just has a huge height advantage for Louisville. They've got him listed at 6'4", goes up and gets the ball, and the penalty to boot.
Austin Terra, senior, another lefty, will try to tie the football game. Kick is up, the kick is good, and with just over 1 minute remaining in the first quarter, we are tied at 7.
Nice job there by the Louisville Leopards answering back, getting the touchdown. Hey, if you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop in at Auto Nation, located at 5900 Whipple Avenue in North Canton. Go in and talk to Brian Wynn. Great pricing with great service. Or give Brian Wynn a call at 330-238-3206. That's Auto Nation. Newer pre-owned vehicle. Guys, I was just there the other day. Huge pre-owned vehicle lot. Stop in. They've got something for every price range. You've got that new driver coming up. Just started driving, will be driving. You want to get them a good, reliable car. Stop in at Auto Nation. And when you do, tell them you heard about it on Big Time Sports. And Jeff, a little bit of new news here at Big Time Sports. We just launched the Big Time Sports mobile app. Available now for the Droid. You can go on to Google Play, Google Store, and look for Big Time Sports Ohio. Search for Big Time Sports Ohio app on the Google Store for the Droid. Download it. We've got up-to-the-minute scores on over 60 high school football games. Not you have to wait till 1 in the morning to find the score the next day in the paper. We have it updated up to the minute from 60 high school games. You want to watch a Big Time Sports TV game? We have them all downloaded. If you've got Direct TV or Dish, our games will be up on the Big Time Sports mobile app. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. It's all going to be up on the Big Time Sports mobile app and even more. Coming out for the iPhone next week.
Following the penalty, Terra gets to kick off from Hoover's 45-yard line. He'll pop it up. It will go into the end zone. And it will be an automatic touchback. Rocker tried to bring it out, but he was well into the end zone. So out to the 20-yard line we come, tied at 7. You know, we talked about cramping and trying to stay hydrated, but we've already seen probably half a dozen guys lose their helmets, and that's probably because of all the moisture up there.
A lot of moisture. Last year it was just a thing. It seemed to happen about every other play. Somebody losing their helmet. Last week we did the Lake Green game. Didn't see that as much, but obviously we're seeing that a lot tonight. And players, it's a state rule, as you said, Jeff. They've got to come out for a play. Be sure to stick around for the Malone University halftime report. Check Malone on the web at malone.edu.
Tyler Howell is the lone setback behind Connor Maley. And that didn't look right. We've got penalty markers down. Looked like the left side of the Hoover line got a head start on the play.
Yeah, it's never good when your offensive line looks like a typewriter. And for some of our younger viewers out there who maybe not know what a typewriter is, ask your parents. It's not a laser jet printer.
Wikipedia.com/typewriter. So 1st and 15 now from their own 15. And Maley rolls right. He'll throw on the run. That is caught for a modest gain. Zach Johnson, the senior, makes the catch, and a pretty fair defensive play by Louisville.
So you can call Zach Johnson's name on just about every play out there defensively. He flies to the football. Nice job on the swing pass. And that's the thing that makes this Louisville defense so dangerous, how well they get to the football.
The gain was 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. 30 seconds remaining. This may be the final play of quarter number 1. Maley, the handoff to the 20, maybe the 21-yard line. And that should just about put the wraps on pretty good quarter of football here at Don Hertler Senior Field. Hoover is in no hurry, and time expires. We played one in North Canton. The Vikings and the Leopards tied at 7.
Abbott Electric is full of bright ideas. Turn to Abbott Electric for all of your residential and commercial electrical needs. Lighting upgrades and retrofits, backup generators, fire alarms, security systems, closed circuit TV, computer cabling, home automation, and even in-house electrical engineering services. In addition to standard electrical services and 24-hour emergency service. Count on Abbott Electric for solutions that work. Abbott Electric, your full-service electrical contractor in Dover and Canton for more than 35 years. Online at abbottelectric.com.
This is a new car. This is an AutoNation car. What's the difference? Based on Kelley Blue Book's fair purchase price, most people paid less for their cars at AutoNation. In fact, we're so confident in our low prices, every AutoNation vehicle comes with a money-back guarantee. So where would you buy? I thought so.
Who you gonna call? AutoNation! For the store and savings near you, visit AutoNation.com.
Fact is, most people paid less at AutoNation.
It's time to visit the Firehouse Grill and Pub now with more convenient locations than ever for food and fun. What do we serve? Only the best. Fresh salads, juicy burgers, savory soups, and chicken wings. Plus, there's always lunch and dinner specials. Wait, there's more. Like our awesome drink and appetizer specials. Are you hungry yet? Then come down to one of our Firehouse Grill and Pub locations for food, fun, and the best service anywhere. Firehouse Grill and Pub. Stark County is a great place to live and work, and Papa Bear's and the Pizza Oven thank you for making them a part of the family. It starts with a strong tradition of excellence and support of the community, and is made up of over 300 of your friends and neighbors who work there. They volunteer for local organizations. They worship with you in church. They attend our local schools. They shine on the athletic field. That means no matter where you go, chances are there's a proud employee of Papa Bear's and the Pizza Oven nearby. Helping to make Stark County a wonderful place to work, live, and raise a family. With each smile, act of kindness, or display of talent, they impact countless numbers of people. Stop in soon and enjoy a delicious meal and meet some of the friendly Papa Bear's and Pizza Oven folks who help make Stark County a great place to live.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, you get a look at the Louisville Leopard cheerleaders, but we'd like to thank our good friend Will Van Nostrand of Van Nostrand Young & Associates. We manage your household risk, helping business reduce risk. For all your insurance needs, call Will Van Nostrand at 330-497-1867 and see what Van can do for you.
Or just roam around the stands. I bet Will's here. Maley on 3rd down, fires over the middle, a catch, but a nice defensive hit. It all depends on the spot.
That is a textbook stick right there. Head up, wrap the arms, That is excellent football right there by the Louisville defense. That is textbook tackling.
Sarah Piglia, who had the touchdown reception, gathered that one in, but it appears as a first down. They didn't measure. It was right on the yard line, and they'll give them the 1st and 10 at the 30. Following the touchback, they needed the 30, and the ball's touching it. They're there. First down. There's a fumble on the handoff, a pileup. Louisville says they have the ball. No signal just yet. They're going to say second down. Hoover recovers the ball.
First financial replay looked like just a straight power play. He's never had the ball in his hands, being kicked around there. Looks like a rugby scrum.
Rocker never had the ball, and boy, who knows what evil lurks in that pile trying to get that football. The guy in a black jersey ended up with it. Ends up being a 4-yard loss, second down 14. Mainly from the shotgun. Brocker will try the left side, sheds one tackle, and it's about a yard.
Good pursuit there by the Louisville defense. Nice job of getting to the edge defensively, forcing the play back. Good inside pursuit. And that's something you can tell this is a well-coached defense. Defensive linemen, they take their gaps, check for it, and then pursue down the line. The linebackers don't get caught up in the wash and are there to make the plays.
Another 3rd and long call for Don Hertler.
We've seen Maley's arms, got a nice quick release, probably go out of shotgun here, try to put it over top.
Last minute adjustments on the defensive line for Louisville. A flag is down. Maley down the sideline, nobody home. Johnson had broken off the pattern, but we'll see what the flag's all about.
Looked like the tailback was just a little too anxious there and started leaning forward a little bit.
It's illegal motion on North Canton. John DeMarco sizing up his options.
Makes it 4th down and 13. It
does matter, it's field position. They will decline and force a 4th and 13 situation. Kyle Brocker. Normally the punter, but Maley is back there now. Well, everything they told us Brocker is going to do, Maley's going to do, unless they switch jerseys.
Coach Hertler always has a few tricks up his sleeve.
High snap, Maley brings it down. It's a line drive, may have been partially tipped. Takes a roll and is picked up by Louisville's Joe Crank. He's wrapped up at the 42-yard line, and again, Leopards end up with some decent field position here early in quarter number 2.
Hey, don't forget, Monday through Fridays, Fox Sports 1350, the Big Time Sports Radio Show. 3 to 6 p.m. daily on Fox Sports 1350.
Is that Joe Dunn's show?
That is the Joe Dunn. Wow. And Tom Linder. And once in a while, yours truly.
Joe is somewhere in Pennsylvania right now.
Pennsylvania.
Which is why I'm here.
In what I think could be a trap game for the Penn State Nittany Lions.
You can hear Joe on 1350 Saturday, Akron at Penn State. Here, Louisville at North Canton tied at 7. The option, low pitch, and we've got whistles all over the place.
I think they're going to call that a forward pass.
Zwick tried to run, so it did hit the ground. It was low. We couldn't tell from our vantage point if Schrock scooped it off the ground or not, and they will go with an incomplete pass from Zwick with good reason because Howell was bearing down on him.
It was supposed to be an option pitch. Let's see if we can get a good look at this here. I thought it was a lateral, it just bounced.
You'll see Tyler Howell put a hurt on him. Yeah.
Close call there. Good heads up play by the officials. Good heads up call.
Second down 10. For receiver set. Schrock gets the call, and there is Clay Haverfield doing what Clay Haverfield does. That went for about a half a yard gain. It looked like there was a hole there momentarily, and then big number 11 filled it.
Nice job. How many times are we going to call Clay Haverfield's name tonight, Jeff? Just flies the football, comes up, sees the read, comes up. They try to kick out. No one picks him up. The guard runs right by him, and Haverfield there for the textbook tackle.
Yeah, he does not miss tackles, and that's what makes him so stellar.
And when you miss the block, Haverfield's going to make you pay.
So 3rd and 9. Zwick looks to the near side, fires. It's caught for a first down for Louisville. Ryan Lautner's first catch of the day, the 6'4" senior, into the Louisville bench, just shy of the 45.
Great timing pattern. As soon as Lautner comes out of his break, watch this here. He comes out of his route. He's going to turn right to the sideline. Boom, football's right there, makes the catch. Look at the heads-up play, gets his feet inbound. Great play by that young man. All timing. 12 back to 10, makes the catch.
Drive continues for Louisville. 3 receivers left for Zwick. Pulls down a high snap, he'll run for it. Tumbles out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Looks like that's going to bring up 2nd and about 7. Jeff, I think you might even be joining me tonight on the Friday Night Scoreboard show after this.
That's an unsubstantiated rumor.
You can always check us out on Fox Sports 1350 and 6:40 a.m. every Friday night from 10 to midnight, as we'll be bringing you scores from all around the Big Time Sports area. That's Fox Sports 1350 and 6:40 a.m. And if you have the Big Time Sports mobile app available for Droid this week, check out Big Time Sports Ohio. You can always listen to us, and we always have our podcasts on the app as well.
Zwick will keep on 2nd and 6 and will struggle for a yard.
Tried to run the quarterback counter there, but a great job by the defense. The linebackers didn't bite on it. They were there to fill. Good job by the defensive line of the Vikings.
So it's a 3rd and 6.
Coach DeMarco doesn't seem too happy about something as he's out to the numbers right now.
He does not miss much.
I know. In his 32nd year of teaching.
He has an eye for detail. He's a high-level math teacher. Those guys don't mess around.
Very much so. His wife, Judy, just retired as a longtime guidance counselor.
And Adams back to work. He's in at quarterback again. It didn't end up the same way the last pass did. He came in when Zwick was forced to leave the game when he lost his helmet and threw a touchdown pass.
Yeah, not too bad for your first pass of the game to throw a touchdown. They won the pass interference there. Now, you think here, okay, Louisville looks like they're going to send in the punt team. You have to watch it. They run a rugby-style punt. At any time, this punter, he will run to the left or the right for his punt, and you've got to be aware he can take off and run with this football. The Hoover punt return team, the special teams, has to make heads-up play. Coach Don Hertler Jr. talked about it in the Roosters pregame show. They've got to be ready to make these plays here as we've got another penalty flag down.
Well, it's not delay of game.
Sideline warning on Hoover.
Sideline warning on the Vikings. So Zwick, who is the quarterback, is also the punter, and that's what makes that formation even more dangerous.
Sideline warning on the Hoover bench.
He's got the wide side of the field if he runs to his left.
4th and 5. Rocker and Sarbaugh are deep, and Zwick finally puts a foot into one, and a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line by Eric Sarbaugh.
Nice job there by Zwick. Pins the Vikings inside the 15 again. Hoover's got to go 85 yards to pay dirt with 8:29 to go on your Auto Ford Nation scoreboard.
Both teams had long drives to get their points.
I'm actually on our app right now, Jeff, just checking out all the different scores, and I'm amazed at how quickly everything's getting updated right now. It's pretty impressive. You can go to the Google store if you've got a Droid, check it out. Big Time Sports Ohio, going to be available next week for the iPhone. You can check out the scoreboard on our website also, Big Time Sports Ohio.
Connor Maley puts Rhodes in motion. The handoff goes to Brocker, and he gets all he wants of Daichi Castles.
Wow. That young man made a heck of a play. 6 foot, 217 pounds.
That one I'll watch again.
Oh, that's got to be a Mount Hope. It is a Mount Hope defensive play. He fights off a block and just buries him helmet to helmet. That is something, if you're a defensive coordinator, that is what you get excited about. That fires up your defense, and it just emotionally gets you going.
Paging Jadavian Clowney. Loss is 3 yards.
Another formation here by the Vikings going, looks like an 8 or 9 man line.
And they'll go with another handoff. And this time it appears to be Howell carrying the ball. Stopped just shy of the 15.
That's one thing that makes the Don Hurtler Jr. offense so dangerous, is they'll throw 15 different formations at you in a game, and they'll run any play out of any formation. There are no formational tendencies, and it's something you've got to be able to account for as a defensive coordinator. You've got to spend extra time going through all those different defensive scenarios.
We talked about this being a defensive game, and that's what it's shaping up to be, because seemingly on every series, somebody's facing a 2nd and long, 3rd and long, and that's because of the defense. Maley gives to Howell, trying to sweep the right side, and Louisville strings it out, knocks him down for no gain.
All 11 Leopards right there. When the tackle's made, you see 11 white helmets in the picture. That is just great pursuing defense, and that's the reason there were no cutback lanes. He couldn't stretch it. They kept stretching it out. No room to cut back. Great job there by the Louisville defense.
4th and 8, 6.5 left to play until halftime. And Connor Maley standing at the 2-yard line to punt it to Louisville. 2 Leopards back deep near midfield. High end-over-end punt. We've got a penalty marker down at the point of the punt. The fair catch is made by Crank at the 44, and the penalty is going to be on Hoover.
I think they're going to make him punt it again, because I think number 51, I'm not sure who that is for Louisville, came through clean, as you can see him there, and they had to hold him or he was going to get a block right up the gut. I think they can back him up half the distance here. I'm making fun of
Referee Ron DeCellis ran all the way over to the Louisville sideline. Find out what John DeMarco wants to do. It is holding on Hoover. They'll decline it and take the good field position at the 44-yard line.
You got 6:15 to go on the Auto Ford Nation scoreboard. Plenty of time here for this Louisville offense, although this Viking defense has made it very difficult for Louisville.
Both teams with all 3 of their allotted first half timeouts remaining. Remember, Hoover won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the ball to start the 3rd.
Don't forget to stick around for the Malone University halftime report. You can always check them out on the web at malone.edu.
Zwick looks right, now he'll run, and didn't get much.
Good discipline there by the inside linebacker. They show the bubble screen. It was a design draw all the way. The Mike linebacker looks like Clay Haverfield. What am I saying? Once again, Clay Haverfield there for the play. Doesn't bite on it, makes the play.
Give him 2, 2nd down, 8. Really, it's a great scenario for Louisville. You start at your opponent's 44-yard line with about 6 minutes left and all 3 timeouts. You're in no hurry at all.
No. And if you do have to punt, you might end up punting, giving the ball back with very little time.
Zwick deep down the middle for Swanson. It's intercepted. Brocker pulls it in. Swanson can't pull him down, and now Brocker's got blocking. He makes a nice move at the 30 and out of bounds at the Louisville bench at the 35.
Once again, the defense electrifying this North Canton Hoover team. Kyle Brocker does it on the offensive end, does it here defensively as he comes up and gets the big interception. Just tried to throw it up for grabs. Safety Kyle Brocker just sits right there. I don't even know if he can see the receiver. They overthrow him by a good 10 yards. I shouldn't say that. Got him by about 5 yards. Kyle Brocker wheels it in. Receiver couldn't bring him down. Brocker gets a huge return. And you're the Vikings, 5:19 to go on the Auto Ford Nation scoreboard. You got a great chance to score with all 3 timeouts. Great play there by Kyle Brocker.
Well, the entire team gets the play from the sideline, and they'll run right to the line of scrimmage. Connor Maley has gone the whole way at quarterback for North Canton. He looks to throw, does throw. Serapiglia has it. He is spun down at the 41-yard line of Louisville. That's a Hoover first down.
Excellent job there by Connor Maley. He is on the run, hard to his right, throws a laser beam about 20 yards down the field on a deep out. Watch this, rolling to his right. That's not easy, folks. Off the wrong foot, doesn't matter, throws a laser beam dart to Serapiglia for the big first down play.
1st and 10, back to the ground game. First carry for Kyle Palachicchio, 190-pound senior. And Hoover to the line very quickly.
A tempo offense right now for the Vikings. Maley gets the play, barks it out.
Maley on 2nd and 5. Again, it's Palachicchio, tries the right side. Penalty markers are down. Ball carrier wrapped up at the 35. That'll stop the clock with 4:43 until halftime.
I think we're going to have holding on the left tackle. Yep.
It is indeed holding on North Canton. "7-7 was our score after 1. Hoover scored on its first possession. Louisville scored on the ensuing possession. We haven't had anything since then.
No, good adjustments here by the defenses. Defense coordinator Mike Johnson for the Vikings disguising his defense, showing some man, playing a little man free, a little cover 3, a little quarter, half at times. Louisville here playing their man, made some adjustments. Good job defensively by both teams. Hoover here just shot themselves in the foot with that penalty.
Ball positioned at midfield, 2nd down 19. Maley from the shotgun. In some trouble and wrapped up. Dalton Deckard, the linebacker, with a sack.
Another big defensive play here, Jeff. Coming right off the edge, unblocked, just beats Maley to the corner. Maley can't outrun him, and that's another sack for this Louisville defense.
Those huge defensive plays. Seems like there's one on every series.
Well, I always said as a coach, there's 3 big plays a game, and you've got to win 2 out of those 3 plays to win a tight ball game.
We'll see what Hoover's got in mind. 3rd and 21. Rolling to the near side is Maley, being chased, throws on the run. It is incomplete.
Hard pass there, rolling to his left. Great defensive coverage again by Louisville. Even if the catch would have been made, the Leopards were right there to make the tackle. See what special teams does here if Hoover can really tilt the field deep in Leopard territory.
Well, they will get a chance to put Louisville back in their own yard, where they haven't been for a while. 3:42 remaining.
Plenty of time for this Louisville offense. All 3 timeouts. Pretty quick first half so far, Jeff.
Maley will punt. Brocker is not on the field at the moment. 2 Leopards standing at their own 20. High snap again. Maley pulls it down and calmly puts a right foot into it. The ball will hit at the 25, takes a North Canton roll inside the 20 and is down near the 18. So a little more than 3.5 minutes in the second quarter, and Louisville goes back to work.
Let's take a look at the Firehouse Grill and Pub fan cam. Hey, she's waving to Big Time Sports right now. She's saying, hey.
How does she know that she's on camera?
Hey, it's Big Time Sports. You know what? She's probably checking out the mobile app there. Feeding child on the phone, checking out the Big Time Sports mobile app, waving. That is a modern woman. She probably wants to go to the Firehouse Grill and Pub fan cam, where you've got the dollar burger every day. Not Monday, not Tuesday, not Wednesday. It's every day. And the best steak in 3 counties, Jeff, I know you love it. It's the Eli.
Everything really good has one name. Schrock. He's out of bounds at the 22, courtesy of Kyle Brocker.
Looks like that's going to bring up 2nd and about 7. Just another typical Hoover-Louisville matchup, Jeff. Just a hard-nosed, tough battle.
Play coming in from the sideline. Louisville does not huddle. Zwick has Schrock to his left. 2nd and 6. Looks left, throws left. Great catch by Wood, who had to climb the ladder and bring that down. He slides in safely at the 30-yard line. It should be a first down for Louisville.
These are very well-coached wide receivers for Louisville. Some are 6'4", some are 5'7", but they're all very well-coached. You can tell by how they place their hands when they catch it. They catch and they snap the head. Catch, snap the head. That's a well-coached wide receiver. They look the ball in the entire way.
Nice catch by Woost.
Looks like Hoover's disguising their defense a little bit again. Possibly going to bring the blitz off the edge.
3 receivers near side. Here's a quick one. Again, it's Woost with blocking and a great job defensively by North Canton to wrap him up. Again, it's Brocker up from his safety position. Connor Teneglia was out there as well, a junior. 5'8", 140, but he's out there mixing it up.
Once again, though, Hoover showing, bringing the blitz off the edge. Louisville picked it up, but a nice job by the DBs fighting off their blockers, making the play. The key to that is you got to make one guy miss for Louisville. If they make one guy miss, that's a big play for the Leopards.
Under 2.5 to play. Zwick, left side, that's Woost again to the 41, and what appears to be another Louisville first down.
They keep moving the sticks here with 2:19 in the Auto Ford Nation scoreboard. Don't forget to stick around for the Malone University halftime report.
Four receivers set again. It's been that way all night for the Leopards. Zwick under pressure, he'll roll.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Wide open, and he caught the ball. Heading up the sideline, he stepped out of bounds at the 32-yard line. The catch made by Lautner. Boy, that was almost too easy. That's one of those where you thought for a second he might have been too open.
Too wide open, and that's what happens. Zwick scrambles. It looks like he's going to be sacked. He extends the play. Right about here, they have him. Nope. He breaks away. Looks like he's going to tuck it. This is hard to do. He's got the ball by his hip, brings it up quickly to the ear, and the receiver just breaks the wide open area and just steps out barely, and that saves a big play for the Vikings. Great job there by the Louisville offense.
And now we have a timeout called by North Canton. That's their first with 1:58 to play. Good timeout defensively by North Canton. Let's get organized. Mike Johnson wants to talk to his defense.
Get settled down. As you see, the defensive coach is there for Hoover. You got Dave Bircher, Mike Johnson, defensive coordinator. Dave Bircher, longtime assistant for Don Hurtler Jr., was with him at Garraway, defensive coordinator down there. And this is just a gut check time for Hoover. Can you take care of this right now? And for Louisville, you've got all that momentum back. Let's keep rolling, boys. Let's get one here. Let's get momentum at halftime. And Jeff, you know, for the 90-second meeting, this is living up to everything you thought it would.
Well, it's not a rivalry if it's one-sided.
No.
So a chance to catch their breath, get a sip of water, clear their head, and the Vikings are back out on duty. And obviously you want to talk about that defensive lapse, because if you don't fix that, you're going to see it again very shortly.
Hey, Monday, if you want to get a good meal, stop in at Chipotle in North Canton. And half the proceeds, if you tell them you're there for the North Canton Middle School, half the proceeds will go to North Canton Middle School Monday at Chipotle in North Canton.
Zwick looks left, throws right.
Nice block.
Again, he got a block. And it's Sarbaugh who saves the touchdown by forcing him out of bounds near the 15-yard line.
All set up by the block of number 57, Alex Hall. You've got to recognize the lineman on this. This is an excellent block. He's coming from the tackle position, folks. He's going to come from inside that hash, and look where he picks the block up. Yep, outside the numbers. That is an agile and mobile man there, picking up the block for his wide receiver. Great job there by number 57, Alex Hall.
6'6", 244, by the way.
Moving well.
First and 10, 15-yard line.
Hoover bringing the blitz.
Zwick fires, caught again. This is Alec Jones, who had the touchdown for Louisville earlier, fighting his way to the 6.
Going to be close, a short first down. Looks like he might be short by just a little bit here. Throwing a dart again. Zwick has a strong arm. Just boom. Good timing route. Nice job of coming up on the tackle there for the Vikings, number 22. Garver Geller making the tackle for the Vikings.
Second down, 1 yard to go. Clock running, closing in on the 1 minute mark.
I think we got some pizza being delivered here, Jeff. By another Jeff.
There is Wick. Hit as he throws. It is incomplete in the back of the end zone. Quarterback definitely under duress as he tried to throw that one.
He just kind of threw that one up for grabs. Going to bring up third down, third and short. See if they go with some type of draw here, some type of inside run. You get a good look there here at Memorial Stadium. Nice crowd on hand tonight for the Vikings and Leopards. Right around, I'd say about 6,000 strong.
Just under a minute. And now Louisville wants a timeout on a big 3rd and 1 call. They have 3 left. Why not use one here?
Yeah, good safe timeout. You're under a minute to play. You're inside the 7. You know, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What do we want to do? What play do we want to run? Let's get it taken care of.
You know, it's subtle, but you see the good coaches do this, just like John DeMarco did. First guy in the huddle was number 5, Woost. He did all the talking. Coaches will listen. Good coaches want to know what's going on out there. Don Hertler does that. Larry Karras was great at that at Mount Union. None better than Larry Karras. He would listen to the quarterback. They'd have a timeout that was a minute long. 45 seconds was the quarterback telling him what he saw and what he thought they could do on a particular play.
Hey, you're the one who's out on the field. You're the one making the play. As coaches, sometimes I think that we tend to outthink ourselves. Let the players make plays. It's not always about the X's and O's as much as it is about the Bobbies and the Joes. And you've got to listen to what your players are doing. And that was a great thing with my high school coaches. They come in at halftime and say, guys, what do you see out there? Where do we need to put you in position defensively to make plays?
I heard Jason Hall, a Massillon coach, talk about a big play last night where they had it. They called a timeout. They were going to pass it, and J.D. Crabtree said, I want the ball. And he got the ball and scored.
I remember one time our coaches, Coach Hertler, asking us up at Malvern, what do we want to do? We told him, and it worked out.
3rd and 1. Zwick. He'll run. He's stacked up. We'll see where they mark it. He lost a yard. It'll be 4th down.
Big 4th down call here for the Leopards. Do you go for it or do you kick the field goal?
And one of the Leopards a bit shaken up as he climbs off the ground. That is Terry Gooch, 5'11", 260-pounder on that offensive line. Now you've got a 4th and 1, and you've got
30 seconds.
One of your backup offensive linemen in there. They still have 2 timeouts, and I think John DeMarco is running down the clock and will probably use timeout number 2 here. He is headed down to the side judge to do just that. So 13.7 seconds remaining. The second timeout charged to Louisville, and now 4th and 2.
Well, we've got some gusting wind up from the south, according to the phone here. We got about 17-mile-an-hour winds coming out of the south. The American flag looks straight up there on the cell tower.
Well, why do you wait to call the timeout? If you're going to kick, I understand. But if you're going to run a play and you have a timeout remaining, why wait?
Yeah, you call it early. That's why I think they're definitely going to kick it here. I agree with you on that, Jeff. Hey, don't forget to stick around for the Malone University halftime report. Check us out. Check them out on the web at malone.edu. Also, don't forget, Friday nights, it's the Friday Night Scoreboard show on Fox Sports 1350 and 640 AM, 10 to midnight, where we're bringing you all the scores, highlights, and more. Give us a call from the game you're at. And don't forget about the new Big Time Sports app. Download it now for the Droid. Go to Google Play, Google Store. Look for Big Time Sports Ohio. Download the app. Get up-to-the-minute updates on scores, highlights, pictures. We're rolling this out, and it's just going to get better week after week after week.
It will be a field goal try by Austin Terra. It'll be a little more than an extra point. And Crank will be holding, and he'll put the ball down at the 14. 24-yard attempt from the lefty.
Looks like the Vikings going to call a timeout.
Yep. Nope. Yes.
Trying to make him think about it a little bit.
So ball game tied at 7. And again, this is Dave Bircher. He coaching the special teams for the Vikings. John DeMarco can only wait. Coaches, as a rule, don't like kicking. Way too many things can go wrong.
No, a lot of things can go wrong on that.
That's not John DeMarco. That's across the board.
Yeah, a lot of things can definitely go wrong on that. And, yeah, well, there's some high schools, you know, they onside kick it every single time. They onside kick it. They go for 2 every time. They play the percentages. It's an interesting philosophy. I've looked at the numbers on it. I like the idea of going for 2 every time. I'm just aggressive that way. And some of the concepts on the onside kicking, I've seen the numbers on that are pretty interesting too. Well, last week, Joe and I did the game Lake up at Green, and there were 2 penalties on the touchdown. And when Green kicked off, they were kicking off from the Lake 30, which was an automatic onside.
Tara, 24-yard try. Crank tees it up. Tara with a line drive, and he hooked it. No good. So with 10 seconds left, North Canton will take over.
Well, they let it go all the way down to the play clock went down before they could take the penalty on that. So there's still 10 seconds to go in here. I think you're just going to see the Vikings kneel on it.
Well, they won the toss and deferred their choice to the second half. So they will get the ball in quarter number 3. I have a feeling that you're right. They have Jake Jajak, normally a linebacker, 15 yards behind the ball, just in case. And Connor Maley will close out the first half. The 90-second meeting between the Vikings and the Leopards of Louisville, and we haven't decided anything. 7-7 as we head to the locker room for halftime.
Woods Tall Timber Resort is a vacation that's close to home. The 7-acre lake is the focal point of the resort, with camping May through October. Splash away your summer days at the beach, and in the fall, enjoy brilliant colors from your own private cottage. Whether you enjoy primitive camping or the amenities of home, Woods Tall Timber Resort has it all. Luxurious cottages feature equipped kitchens, a full bathroom, and room for 8 guests. The resort includes a clubhouse, concession stand, bait shop, shower house, and laundromat. And the recreation never ends. Enjoy summer fun on water slides, inflatable trampolines, paddle boats, and electric boats, plus house rentals, fishing, game room, playground, woodpecker par 3 golf, and miniature golf, and of course hiking trails. And now Woods Tall Timber Resort has zip lines. It's the best value around for this exciting way to fly. Rides start at just $15. Small zips and kiddie zips are also available. And the Lake House Lodge can accommodate your party, reception, reunion, or event. Check out all of the fun online at woodstalltimberlake.com.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
Home improvements make your life easier and add to the aesthetics and value of your home. Look to the Wayne Garage Door Sales and Service Showroom for garage doors, entry doors, storm doors, windows, gutters, siding, heritage stone, and awnings. Plus knowledgeable associates to help you create a distinct look for your home. Wayne Garage Door, quality workmanship and service after the sale since 1973 on State Route 39 in Dover. More than just garage doors.
You gotta go to Bob and Pete's.
Welcome to Bob and Pete's Floors showroom. This is where you'll find an extensive selection of styles and colors with the most up-to-date designs and fashions at the price that's right for you. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tiles, a laminate floor cover, or countertops, you'll find what you need at Bob and Pete's Floors. Bob and Pete's Floors. Make your feet happy feet.
You gotta go to Bob and Pete's for happy feet.
At the Downtown Ford and Lincoln Used Car Factory, you will find the right vehicle. We have over 180 vehicles, all makes and models, imports and domestic, on the lot in all price ranges. The right warranty. Every used car factory vehicle comes with a limited warranty and a pre-owned guaranteed inspection. The right price. To sell vehicles in volume, we have to be competitive, and we are. The right financing. We go to work for you to get the best rates available and also work with customers who have less than perfect credit. Visit the Downtown Ford and Lincoln Used Car Factory, where great deals are manufactured every day.
And welcome back to Memorial Stadium as it's tied up at the half. 92nd meeting between the Hoover Vikings and the Louisville Leopards, tied at 7 on your Auto Ford Nation scoreboard. But right now, we're going to bring you the Kemp Thorne Motors halftime report of the Kemp Thorne Motors Band Show, brought to you by Kemp Thorne Motors.
Ferris Toyota is driving down the prices during our summer drive sale. Hi, this is Pat Ferris. Lease a new Toyota Corolla for just $139 a month. Camrys for $159, RAV4s for $169, and Priuses for $199. And every lease includes 24 months of no-cost maintenance. Toyota even has 0% financing on 12 different models to make it even better. Ferris Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Our commitment has always been to you. You inspire our compassion that leads to better care. You're the reason we invest in technologies and facilities that provide better results and greater comfort. You motivate us to be the best we can be every day, and we'll continue doing it. Altman Hospital, leading our community to improved health.
Is your garage a mess? Are you tired of all the clutter? At Weaver Barnes, we make solutions to fit your need. From simple storage buildings to backyard garden sheds, all the way up to big horse barns and garages, Weaver Barnes has the perfect building for you. Come see all our models at our display lot located in Sugar Creek on State Route 39. Visit our website at weaverbarnes.com or give us a call at 888-289-4940.
The Inn at Northwood Village is a premier assisted living residence. Each private suite is designed to offer the optimum comfort, security, and privacy. Personalized services include a 24-hour on-site licensed nurse, 3 full meals daily, cable TV, utilities, daily social events, and weekly housekeeping. Our caring professional team provides the best in senior assisted living care and services. Models of assisted and memory care suites are open. Call today to schedule a tour. The Inn at Northwood Village, where your family is our family.
Halftime continues in North Canton, courtesy of Kempthorne Motors. As we listen in to the band, now it's the North Canton Marching Band.
Flashback to 1983. The King of Pop released You Want to Be Starting Something. It was the 4th hit single from his 1982 album, Thriller. Sit back and enjoy our majorettes and guard as the Hoover Band plays Michael Jackson's You Want to Be Starting Something.
Hello, this is Tom O'Donnell from Park Village Healthcare. Over the past several years, we have become a trusted provider of rehabilitation services following surgery or a brief hospital stay. Jane Snader, our Director of Rehabilitation and Therapy Services, has been working in this area since 1984 and has brought her knowledge and experience exclusively to Park Village. Jane leads our physical, occupational, and speech therapy teams that are respected for promoting evidence-based rehabilitation and therapy programs. These programs emphasize maximizing a resident's potential and promotes a timely and safe return home. If you are looking for short-term rehabilitation, please visit us. Tour our rehabilitation wing, dedicated to providing our clients quiet, private accommodations. Meet Jane Snader and explore a rehabilitation experience that will get you back on your feet again. Park Village, where local therapists are building local relationships. We're located at 1525 Crater Avenue in Dover.
We're called Weaver's Fine Furniture for a reason. From our handcrafted solid wood furniture to our American-made upholstered furniture, you'll see heirloom quality. Make your house a home with bedroom suites, kitchen furniture. Visit us in Sugar Creek at 7011 Old State Route 39. For directions, current specials, and more, you can find Weaver's online at weaverfurniturestore.com. Make your house a home with Weaver's Fine Furniture.
Welcome to All-Type Heating and Cooling, your one-stop shop for all types of home repairs. That's right, All-Type Heating and Cooling not only provides complete sales and service for your furnace and air conditioning, they also do plumbing. Family owned for over 30 years and with more than 100 years combined experience, you can trust us to keep you comfortable year-round. All-Type is your authorized Lennox dealer and can service or repair any make or model. All-Type Heating and Cooling, we treat you like family.
When buying or selling a home, the first thing is to make the call.
McIntyre Realty.
Our marketing plan speaks for itself. We get results with over 700 sales last year.
So, Molly and Colton, have you made a decision yet? Yes, we have. I don't know, Molly. That's a lot of money. But it's the one I want.
Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. We take that seriously. One of every 4 homes sold is listed by McIntyre Realty. Make the call to McIntyre Realty, the sign that sells.
If you want to make your business successful for years to come, then you need to partner with Graphic Publications and our Bluefoot digital products. Our customers receive a strategic marketing plan in both digital and print media that can include website design, hosting and content creation, interactive mobile apps, videos, and graphic design. For the past 40 years, Graphic Publications has been helping businesses grow with our innovative marketing solutions that enable you to reach and exceed your goals. Contact Graphic Publications at 888-674-1010.
Memorial Stadium in North Canton, 7-7 is our score. The halftime festivities wrapping up, of course, both bands, and moments ago, the North Canton girls softball team, state champs for the 4th year in a row, honored in front of this capacity crowd. That is quite a feat.
Eight state title overall, 2 by head coach Jeff Height, 6 under head coach Jerry Goodpasture as we get ready here for the Malone University halftime report. And just absolutely amazing what the softball team's done. We've followed them many years. If you look at this statistically, Louisville's dominated Hoover. They've got almost double the rushing yards, almost double the passing yards, double the first downs. They have 0 penalties, but the big key is there the turnover. Louisville had the turnover and a missed field goal. Hoover's kind of teetering on the edge here. They had a nice drive, capped off by a Connor Maley touchdown pass to Sarah Piglia. But Louisville is kind of dominated. Hoover gets the ball here to start the second half, and Hoover's got to take this and march it down the field to get the momentum back on their side.
You would say legitimately North Canton had one scoring opportunity. They cashed in, and you alluded to the fact that Louisville had a few others that they didn't take advantage of, including that field goal at the end. Now Louisville has to come out and play some defense, and it's really an important possession for both teams, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're Hoover and you march down and score, you've got all the momentum back on you. You're feeling good again. Halftime, you made some adjustments. But now if you're Louisville, you get the stop, you get the ball back and march down. And now Hoover, they lost week 1. They start to question themselves a little bit. And you can see what happens here as we talk about this in the Malone University halftime report.
So Louisville took the opening kick and put a first down on the board, and then some great defensive work by Hoover forced a punt. Hoover then put the ball in the end zone. Cameron Maley, an 18-yard touchdown pass to Vinny Serapiglia, and the extra point made it 7-0 with 5:39 left to play. And then the ensuing possession by Louisville, they put together a nice drive of their own, and it was Jacob Adams who came off the bench. Connor Zwick is the starting quarterback. He lost his helmet on the previous play, had to leave the game by rule. Right. And there, Jacob Adams wanders onto the field, and you said it right away. I doubt they'll throw it here. Next thing you know, it's an 18-yard touchdown pass. So both teams scoring on 18-yard touchdown passes, and both in the first quarter, and a lot of defense in quarter number 2 as we get set for the start of the second half, brought to you by Roosters.
Roosters, it's a fun casual joint located at 4335 Dressler Road in Canton. Stop in at Rooster. Tell Sean the girls Big Time Sports sent you. Subs, burgers, wings, pizzas, and more. That's Roosters. Over 20 flat screen televisions.
It will be Austin Terra to kick off. 24 minutes of football left here. It's a beautiful night. Kind of zesty when we got here, but it's things are shaping up. Nice breeze. Capacity crowd. Second half is underway, and a bobble on the return. It'll be picked up by Howell. He bowls his way over the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Hoover going to start out here with decent field position as they cross the 30. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Hurtler has up his sleeve here for the Vikings, see what adjustments are made. But something you want to watch here is, did these players get enough water at halftime so they don't start to cramp up in the second half? A lot of times players are hydrated at the start of the game, but you get emotional at halftime, you forget to get the water. It'll be interesting to see how the cramps affect players here in the second half.
Two very creative offensive minds going at it, and Don Hurtler and John DeMarco. Hurtler gets his chance first. Maley will hand off, and Brocker will lose a yard. Right in the thick of things for Louisville. With the tackle was Dalton Deckard.
Nice job there of the Leopards establishing the defensive line play early. As you take a look here on your Ferris financial report, there is no movement up front for the Vikings, and Deckard coming out of nowhere from the backside. That's what you'd like to see. Your backside end, backside linebacker making the play.
Guys are getting to the ball and they're finishing. It's a well-played game defensively. The tackles are being made.
Well, that's the thing you talk about in all sports. Finish strong.
Maley quickly
strong.
finds Howell. Sorry, Troy. And up the sideline he goes to the 34. Sets up another third down and long situation for the Vikings.
See if the Vikings open up their playbook here. They did a nice job with Maley. Rolls well to the right. He can throw that deep out. See if they come back to it here, because he'll be rolling to the wide side of the field where he's got a little bit more mobility for himself.
Brocker was the quarterback last week in the opener at Stowe, and by all indications didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he had more passing yards and rushing yards, I think, than anybody on the team. But tonight it's been all Connor Maley. And that's Brocker in motion. Maley throws to Brocker. He will have a first down and is belted out of bounds near midfield. He'll get the 49-yard line of Louisville territory. It's a 1st and 10 for Hoover.
Hoover had that play by a lineman. I don't know if there's a missed assignment there by the Leopards, but nobody, I mean nobody, is covering Brocker. They run the two inside players off. He flows out into the flats, and there's no one within 10 yards of him when he catches the football. Just a blown defensive assignment there for the Leopards.
You see, no, the middle linebacker prevented further advance. 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Quick hitter will go to Rhodes, and he will pump the legs through to the 46.
I'd like to thank our good friends up at Engine Company number 9 in the heart of Greentown, Ohio. Scott and Larry Burrell bring you over 75 years of automotive repair experience and excellence. Great service. That's Engine Company number 9 in Greentown. Give them a call at 330-494-2165. They will work with you, repair your car, and they're not one of these people who try to upsell you on all the extras. They're going to take care of you. Don't be shy. Give Engine Company number 9 a try.
Second down, 6. It's Brocker in motion again. Maley, plenty of time to look it over. And now he will flip it ahead. Nicely done. Sarah Piglia grabs it. Scampers close to a 1st down.
Great heads-up play there by the junior. Connor Maley looked like he was going to be brought down in a coverage sack, but at the last moment just pitches it ahead. Great heads-up play. Picks up the 1st down for the Vikings. That young man's got the head of a quarterback on him. Great ground level camera work here by Image Video. You're going to see him scramble. Pressure's going to come from the backside. Looks like they have him in the grass, but at the last moment just pitches it. Pick up a 1st down. Just like you draw it up in the backyard.
38-yard line, 1st and 10. Vikings trying to break this 7-7 tie. Back to the ground game, and Brocker has nowhere to go. Waiting on him there was Jake Matty.
Matty, that's a name you hear a lot when you're over in Louisville. Good job, nice
92 games, how many of them do you think there was a Maddie involved?
I'm going to say most of them, at least 70. Just straight ahead read there. Maddie doesn't have anything to do with it. Makes the tackle, wraps up at the ankles, gets help from his teammates, and they punish the runner. When you get all those helmets around the player, not many cutback lanes, and you get an opportunity to punish the runner.
It will be Maley under center on 2nd and 10. Play action, deep ball down the middle, hand-to-hand combat down there, and it's well over the head of everybody. It was intended for Alex Nicholson, the sophomore.
A little bit of offensive and defensive pushing there. No call by the officials, letting them play.
Yeah, they started about the 20-yard line pushing each other, and it was pretty even.
Hey, don't forget, if you're looking for new insurance, if you want to manage your household risk, if you want to manage your business risk, give Van Nostrand Young & Associates a call. Call Will Van Nostrand at Van Nostrand Young & Associates, 330-497-1867, and see what Van can do for you.
3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Maley, quick hitter, it is caught. It'll be shy of the first down. With the football is Nicholson.
Nice play there by Alex Nicholson. Alex Nicholson, just a sophomore, 6 foot, 145 pounds, brings up 4th down for the Vikings.
4th and 4. And Maley gets a play from the sideline. Too far for a field goal, and not sure you can pin him deep with a punt. Don Hertler grabs the dice first here in the second half.
Hey, you got to roll him.
Movement on the line, and they may have drawn him offside.
Good discipline there by the Vikings. Good hard count on 2.
Ron DeChellis making sure he checks with everybody.
Push.
That's a pass interference call.
I didn't see a pass play. Haven't seen the push call like that before.
I'm not sure what it is. It's on Louisville. It's 5 yards and a first down. Back where I come from, that's pass interference.
Hey, where I come from, it's cornbread and chickens too, but who knows what that call was. But anyways, it ends up being a Viking first down. As you said, sometimes you roll the dice, it comes up a 7, sometimes it comes up a 11.
So the Vikings, a fresh set of downs from the Louisville 28. Maley puts Serapiglia in motion. And the handoff will go to Brocker, who is ahead for about 4 or 5 more. Castles had him by the jersey, but Brocker ran through it.
Just a nice stretch play there by the Vikings. All reach blocking up front. You're just going to see they reach. They don't pull anyone. Brocker gets an opportunity. When he finds his hole, he can cut up. There's no design hole there. Just when he sees daylight, he squares his shoulders and takes off.
2nd and 5. It is Brocker again. This time, not the same result because Maddie was able to knife his way in and trip him up.
Nice job there once again by that Louisville defense coming in and making the play. Nothing doing, they just shoot through the gap. 7 minutes coming up here, Jeff.
3rd down and 6. We have no idea what kind of range Eric Sarball has. He is a sophomore. Did not kick last year. There's a quick one to Brocker. He'll try the right sideline, and Louisville's all over it. They stopped him just short of the 20-yard line. It'll be a 4th down call again.
Sarball is good. He's probably good from inside the 35. He might, it might be a stretch 40, 42. Right now would bring up about a 37-yarder. Might be a little bit out of his range.
He stays on the sideline. Second 4th down in a row that the Vikings will give it a try. 4th and 3. They have had the ball for this entire 3rd quarter. Maley from the shotgun with Rhodes and Brocker on either side. He'll throw over the middle, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete pass, and Louisville holds.
Nice job there by the Leopard defense, getting the big paw up, batting down the pass, holding strong on 4th down. Hoover had that ball for almost 6 minutes, but the Louisville defense comes up big and makes a big defensive stand.
This has been a game of big defensive plays, none bigger than this one.
Just jumping up, going for the jump ball. Great play right there. Can't really see the number 61 or 51 there. Looks like that could have been Jared Header for the, 6'4" Heater, Jared Heater for the Leopards, getting the big paw up and knocking it down.
P.S. There was a man wide open in the middle of the field for North Canton. It was a huge play. Zwick, he'll fire in the seam, and this is big. Josh Swanson trying to outrun the defense. They're closing in, and they wrap him up. Brocker chases him down at the 13-yard line. A huge play for Louisville.
That's almost a 70-yard completion there for the Leopards. The one time you miss your coverage, the Louisville Leopards will make you pay. Great job here on the Papa Bears big play replay. A little play fake. This is only about a 7-8 yard completion. Just hits the seam. They don't knock it down. Uh-oh, it's off to the races for the Leopards and the Vikings, but a great job of getting them from behind. Kyle Brocker saves a Louisville touchdown.
Brocker was about 10 yards behind him when he caught it. He was able to run him down. Now, 1st and 10, officially the 12-yard line. Zwick down the middle, incomplete. Boy, he had a man open. He'd like a mulligan on that one.
That was just a total timing play there. The defense goes to the jet. He's wide open, just threw it up. That was Ryan Lautner. There, just can't reel it in. Ryan Lautner, another big receiver for Louisville at 6'4". Tell you what, if I'm the basketball coach at Louisville, I want to get these guys out.
Well, 2nd down, 10. Zwick will have to have a short memory and go back to work. Zwick will try the left side, and he is smacked by Haverfield, spins off of him, and is able to work his way close to the 10.
It looks like Louisville can pick up a 1st down inside the 1 here.
J-Jack and Baker on the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and long, about 3rd and 8.
Well, the Leopards have already missed 1 field goal so far tonight to take the lead. They've come up with some big plays defensively, but if you're Louisville, you want to get 7 here. If you're not happy with a field goal, you've got to put a touchdown on the board.
Do you throw it here?
I think your playbook's wide open for anything. They're going to that bunch formation. Last time they ran that short little pitch out to the tailback.
Zwick looks
got a
to
man
throw,
wide open.
pumps,
wide
looks,
open.
Rolls, man open on the 5. It's Woost. He works his way inside and scores.
Wide open the entire play out of the bunch formation. And I think that might have been the inside man whooshed for the Leopards out of the bunch formation. See if we can get another look at this again. Great patience by Zwick. Reads his check down. Yep, Whoosh is the inside receiver, and they're just going to run off the other 2. He's going to go about 5 yards out into the flats. Fakes to the inside. There he is. He's up. No one covers him. He goes out to the flats. They look to the front. No one's open. Checks it down. Great patience there by the quarterback, number 21, Connor Zwick, to get the touchdown pass.
Austin Terra makes good on the extra point, and with 4:38 to play in the 3rd, we have broken the tie. I beg your 4:38 to play. 14-7 Louisville.
Welcome to Mount Hope Fence, located in Mount Hope, Ohio, where you can add elegance to your outdoor space with one of our durable, low-maintenance pavilions, gazebos, or pergolas. Choose one from our showroom, or we can build to order. Add to your backyard escape with a stone fireplace or other landscape ideas. More than just fence, we're about the full line of outdoor living products. All of our products come with a lifetime warranty. Click online at MountHopeFence.com or visit our showroom at 7102 County Road 77. Mount Hope Fence. We've got the inside on the outdoors. When it comes to home, auto, or life insurance, it's smart to arm yourself with information to make the right decisions. Mike Taylor, your local Allstate insurance agent, can help. Call Mike today and see how much you can save and what discounts you deserve. Remember, you're in good hands with Allstate and Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor is located at 4432 Belden Village Street Northwest in Canton. or call now at 330-639-4032.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
When the door of opportunity opens, what do you see? A landscape to pursue your passion and a rewarding career. A university with $120 million in student awards to lower the cost of education. A place where work opportunities during college lead to great jobs.
Akron has opened my eyes to so many opportunities.
New career options.
Akron gave me the motivation to make my dreams come true.
The University of Akron, where you get the greatest lifetime return on investment of any Northeast Ohio public university.
Kempthorne Motors, 3 brands, 1 location. Our winning lineup of Volkswagens, Mazdas, and Volvos makes us your one-stop destination. Drive a German-engineered turbocharged Volkswagen Passat or Jetta sedan, or a Mazda 3, one of Car and Driver's 10 best, featuring Skyactiv technology. The Volvo S60 is the perfect blend of performance, luxury, and class-leading safety. At Kempthorne's, we make it easy, fun, and friendly. Visit us online at kempthorne.com.
For good food and great times, bring your team to Roosters. Feast on our award-winning wings, enjoy daily and weekly specials, and of course, all your favorite cold beverages. There's no better place to watch the big game than Roosters. Our friendly staff will cater to your group while you follow your team on our high-definition TVs. Bring the team after the game. We accommodate groups of 8 or more with no reservations needed. Roosters is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of youth and high school athletics.
Well, after a fantastic drive by North Canton, it stalled, and Louisville took advantage. One play got them down inside the 15, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Yep.
14-7. It can turn that quickly on you.
See if Hoover can get some excitement back here with a big return. And that took Louisville less than 2 minutes to score. Set up a big 70-yard pass play.
Now Hoover needs to clear their heads. They're only down by 1 score. Austin Terra. Another high, short kickoff. It will be Sarball who picks it up and advances it to about the 32-yard line. So the message in the huddle, I think, if you're Don Hurtler, is pretty simple. Hey, we did it last time. We moved the ball. We'll just do it again now.
Right. Nice job there. Good pursuit. Special teams play big again by the Leopards.
And there you see the Vikings. Final instructions from their coaching staff. They will run directly to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback Cameron Maley. Rhodes and Howell are the running backs.
No reverse.
This is Sarah Piglia. Picks up a nice gain. And wrap him up at the 38.
And that's a play you need to run against Louisville. Keep them honest. If guys come rushing upfield, out of contain, you get a chance to break it away. Hey, don't forget to download the Big Time Sports app for the Google. On Google for your Droid this week. Next week it'll be up for the iPhone. We're going to have scores, highlights, more. He was just checking some updated scores here. Pictures from the game. You can watch any Big Time Sports game with your with your Big Time Sports app.
2nd and 4. They stay with the ground game. And it looks like Tyler Howell, who's stacked up for a modest gain.
And that's
a 3rd down.
And that's a little thing right there, Jeff. When you watch the tackle on the pile drove backwards. That's the defense establishing itself, forcing its will upon the offense. And you know that is something you hate to see as an offensive coordinator, but you love it as a defense coordinator. Punish the running back, drive him backwards.
3rd and 4. It'll be Maley from the shotgun. Moving personnel all around. And now it might be changing the play.
Blitz coming.
He fires. It's caught right on the sideline. That should be enough for a first down.
Good quick release there by Maley. If he doesn't get rid of it, it is a sack as the heat was coming up. Alex Nicholson making a big catch again for the Vikings.
So this drive so far, just like the last one, getting first downs by just enough. They really haven't hit a big play yet.
They just keep grinding up. That's how you chew up clock. Their first drive lasted almost 6 minutes.
It's a pretty sound theory when you face an offense that can be as potent as Louisville. You keep the offense on the sideline.
Well, Keith Wakefield over at Perry made a living off that.
And now Brocker will take the snap at quarterback, and he will keep it to the 46.
Jake Maddie.
Tackled by Maddie.
And Peggy Castles on the tackle.
And it will be 2nd and 7 call from the 46. Under 3 minutes remaining, third quarter. Rapidly moving second half.
Game keeps going here. They're rolling in the second half. This is a little bit quicker game than maybe we thought it would be, Jeff.
Vikings looking to tie the football game. Maley fires. It is caught. Well-designed play. The catch by Zach Johnson. He works his way to the Louisville 40 for another first down.
Maley again threading the needle. He's got to be close to over 100 yards passing tonight. As you see, Maley, good presence in the pocket, standing tall, looking, threads it right between two defenders, and good pursuit once again by the Louisville defense.
5 defenders there. Well, here they are again in Louisville territory. Maley. Play action. They pick up the blitz. He fires. It is caught again by Nicholson. He went up high to pull that one down. Slides in safely at the 25-yard line. That's another first down, North Canton.
Great job climbing the ladder to make that catch as Nicholson. For just a sophomore, he's making big plays. Check out the replay here on the Ferris Financial replay. You're going to see good poise in the pocket. He rolls out. Nice kick out block there by the offensive line. Throws another dart. Nice job of going up and catching it, snapping the head, bringing it in. And good tackle there by the Leopards.
25-yard line, 1st and 10. 5-receiver package for Connor Maley. He'll fire left side. It's bobbled and caught by Sarah Piglia on the way down. Great concentration.
I tell you, the Vikings this series have done a nice job passing the football. Not much on as far as the run. They mix up the run just a little bit to keep Louisville honest. But right now, they're riding the big right arm of Connor Maley.
Second and 7. Vikings down by a touchdown as we approach 1 minute to play third quarter. Brocker on the sweep, gets a block. Brocker dives ahead over the 15-yard line. It's another first down. They finally stop him around the 13.
Nice job of mixing up the run there at the quick pitch. You see Brocker might be cramping up there a little bit, keeping him honest with the run. Just a good play call right here by the Vikings. Look there, your fullback leading up through. You got to love it. He steals off, and the fullback doesn't get the kick-out block. They don't pick up another 7 yards. Great job of blocking there by this entire Viking offense.
Five wide. Shotgun. Howell tries the left side. Howell fighting for yardage. He's inside the 5. Looks like they'll spot it right on the 5, and that may be the final play of the third.
Nice play there off the jet sweep by Howell, and that does look like it's going to be the final play on your AutoNation Ford scoreboard.
Vikings are huddling, and they've broken the huddle with 10 seconds.
See if they can get one off.
And now what?
Oh, you don't want to call a timeout here.
And officials timeout. They have an equipment problem. Some Louisville players you see there on the 4-yard line can't get the chin strap securely fastened. Jake Maddie. So brief stoppage. 7 seconds remaining, and Hoover will get another snap. Howell up the middle. He's pushing inside the 2-yard line.
Fumble.
Louisville says they have the ball.
I don't think they blew the whistle dead.
Mike Harris, the side judge from that side, saying that he was indeed down, and that is the end of the third quarter. It should be a very interesting fourth period in North Canton. Louisville 14, Hoover 7, but the Vikings on the 2-yard line when we return.
We're celebrating our 40th year at the newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautoauction.com or call 330-773-8245.
There for you, care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. There for you, care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
My name is Anthony McCartney.
I'm Laurel Weir.
Lawrence McDelrath.
Julia Bell. And I'm a Pioneer.
On the field, as in life, teamwork makes all the difference. Today, these kids are learning the fundamentals they can use anywhere, supporting one another and inspiring each other to go farther together. This is what All Care does best, working as a team with your doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies to give you the tools to help you reach your personal health care goals. With All Care, you'll always have a winning team working for you.
This is a new car. This is an AutoNation car. What's the difference? Based on Kelley Blue Book's fair purchase price, most people paid less for their cars at AutoNation. In fact, we're so confident in our low prices, every AutoNation vehicle comes with a money-back guarantee. So where would you buy? I thought so.
Who you gonna call? AutoNation! For the store and savings near you, visit AutoNation.com.
Fact is, most people paid less at AutoNation.
The ball just inside the 2-yard line as we start quarter number 4. First down, goal to go, North Canton.
So they just tried straight ahead here with a dive play, some type of ISO play.
Maley will keep straight ahead, just shy.
Going to be down right around the 1-inch line.
Second down and that much for the touchdown. Touchdown and an extra point will tie the game. You can't get much closer without scoring. Maley is under center. 3 running backs behind him. He gives it to Tyler Howell, who squares up the shoulders and didn't get there.
I think he might have lost a little bit on that one, Jeff. This Louisville defense trying to make another big stand.
They've been hitting all day.
I'm telling you, they're going to be some sore kids next week. It's a good thing for North Canton Hoover. They got Team Canada coming in next week.
Been a well-played football game. Third down, goal to go.
Yeah, they did lose about a foot and a half on that one. See what Hoover has here. See if they try to boot it to the outside.
Got to be 2-down territory. What do you think?
Yeah, you might not get the ball in this position again.
Kyle Brocker is 8 yards behind the ball. He gets the call, squares the shoulders, drives, and scores for North Canton. A 1-yard run for Kyle Brocker. It's a 1-point game with 10.5 to play.
Great second effort there by Kyle Brocker to get the touchdown as he just plows his way into your auto-forward-nation scoreboard. That brings it 14-13 now. Jeff, the Vikings were in the same position last year, only with about 30 seconds to go, just straight ahead blocking. Brocker's going to get hit initially at about the foot line, but he just keeps driving his feet and gets into the end zone, and the Vikings just missed that extra point last year.
Sophomore Eric Sarball. Out of the hold of Maley, low snap, Maley digs it out, and Sarball puts it through, and we are tied with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. An impressive drive for North Canton. Remember, they had the ball deep in Louisville territory. They were turned away. Louisville on the next play, 72 yards. Right. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And we talked about how will North Canton recover, and that's coaching. You pull your kids together. These are kids. You've got to get them refocused, and a great drive by North Canton to answer.
Yeah, you've got to get them refocused. You've got to get the mental toughness into them. They've got to understand it. You see the Viking Nation right there. They came out decked out in, I don't know, like looking like Gilligan Island beach attire.
It's beach night. All these fan groups for all these high schools, they have a theme every night. Louisville has the same theme.
Yeah, they've got Shamu down there in the corner, but a great look at the Hoover Viking student section. And as always, North Canton Hoover getting a great turnout. Hey, Monday night, if you want to help raise money for North Canton Middle School, stop in at Chipotle of North Canton. Tell them that you're there for North Canton Middle School, and 50% of the proceeds will go to North Canton Middle School. You may even see someone from Big Time Sports there. And don't be afraid to buy for them if you do.
If there's food, you'll see somebody from Big Time Sports. And this will be Sarball, but he's not very far behind the ball. He wants to keep this in the ballpark. The ball will hit and roll right to Kyle Woost. He'll weave his way near the 30 to the 31. Interesting, the kicker didn't take a long run at it.
No, I don't think they wanted to kick it too deep. They wanted to keep everything in front.
So back to a tie game, 14-14, and John DeMarco's Louisville Leopards will get their hands on the ball now for the first time in the fourth quarter.
Don't forget to check out the Big Time Sports app on Google Play for the Droid this week, next week for the iPhone. Get all the scores, be able to watch any Big Time Sports game on your Google app, hook it up to your television, watch it on TV, and be able to listen to our daily show on Fox Sports 1350.
Zwick with Walter Schrock right there with him, and Zwick will take it himself. Hoover stacks him up at the 34-yard line. Schrock has been very quiet in the second half.
I think he might have cramped up a little bit there. We haven't seen much cramping yet on the field for either team.
Not as much as we really anticipated, and that's really a testament to the training crews for both schools.
Yeah, I think one thing that's kind of hurt Louisville is number 78, Terry Gooch, is out for the Leopards. He's on the sideline. That's a big boy. He goes about 6'3", 259 pounds.
Starter on that offensive line limped off the field in the first half. There's a quick pitch to the sideline, a catch by Lautner. That was almost intercepted. Jake Jajak, linebacker for North Canton, had a shot at it, but couldn't get there quickly enough. So now third down at about 2.
This is a nice job there, 3rd and 2. This is a big possession for Louisville. You don't want to give the ball right back to Hoover without picking up a 3rd down. They've got momentum on their side, and it's going to be a short field if they get the ball back here off a punt. Hoover showing man, bringing the blitz.
This is Schrock, and he's stacked up at the 40-yard line. No gain. It will be 4th and 2.
This is a much better Hoover defense than what you saw last week out of the Vikings. Good job of flying to the football, pressuring the quarterback, man pressing, and now it's decision time here for John DeMarco. They're going to call for the punt.
Alex Schaefer makes the tackle, 4th down.
But always dangerous when you've got your quarterbacks also your punter.
Connor Zwick is the punter.
And I don't think the Vikings have yet to return a punt tonight. That's a lot to the special teams of Louisville.
Johnson and Brocker are back near the 25-yard line. High snap. Zwick brings it down, gets a hold of one. Brocker backpedals inside the 20, and he called for a fair catch. They'll mark it at the 19.
Great special teams play again by Louisville. No return for the Vikings. Just forced to have another fair catch. There's a fan cam. This time I think it's the Louisville sidelines.
It is indeed.
For the fan cam. It's beach night here. We saw Shamu earlier. They might be going to the Firehouse Grill and Pub tonight. Who knows? Probably getting a steak, the Eli, maybe a dollar burger. And oh, you know the Louisville fans come out every single week to support their Leopards. And the Firehouse Grill and Pub fan cam.
Football is a big deal in Louisville.
Oh, it definitely is. Every kid grows up wanting to play football for the Leopards.
So Cameron Maley and the Vikings back to work in a 14-14 tie, 8:17 to play, fourth quarter. And Maley hands off to Tyler Howell, and that play is strung out very well by the Louisville defense. Steven Curzon, the safety, was the first one to hit the ball carrier.
Good pursuit there by the Leopards. It's hard to run east and west against this Louisville defense. You try to run the jet sweep just to keep them honest, but their ends do such a good job of keeping contained and forcing everything to the backside. They set that edge, and he's forced to belly back. Now look, there's a tackle, but here come all of his buddies come in. Good pursuit there by that Leopard defense.
Loss is 3 yards. Second down. Maley with a pitch to Brocker, short side of the field. Brocker belted near the 18-yard line. So 3rd and 11 call for Don Hertler.
You know,
deep in his own territory.
Deep in his own territory. They had success last time. They ran a twin set. They brought Brocker in motion, and no one accounted for him when they picked up a big first down on a 3rd down play. See if the Vikings come to that. This time, they probably want to run that to the wide side, to the left side. The Viking alumni down there, I think that's Ryan Sarbaugh, brother of Eric Sarbaugh. His other brother coaches for Hoover. Ryan playing baseball for the Malone Pioneers.
3rd down and long. Maley rolls to the near side. Throws on the run on the sideline, and no one home.
I think he just wanted to get rid of that football to avoid the sack. And that's actually a good play for Maley. You don't want to take a sack inside your 10 and force your punter to be in the end zone or with his heels on the end zone for the punt.
Especially when you are the punter.
Yeah. Because you feel a little bit of heat in the backside of you coming. Under 7 minutes to go on the Auto Ford Nation scoreboard.
2 return men near midfield awaiting the punt by Cameron Maley. Good snap. They'll set up the return. One of the best punts of the night for Maley. Backpedaling his crank. He will get into North Canton territory, and he's upended at the 46. So Louisville, some nice field position with 6 minutes and 33 seconds remaining.
You've got all your timeouts. You got plenty of time. You got a short field. Let's see what happens here at the Leopards. And you know, this game it's the 92nd matchup, Jeff, and it's lived up to everything we thought it would.
Second longest rivalry in Stark County. Shouldn't have to tell you, but we will. McKinley and Massillon is the longest.
One's kind
well
of
over 100
deal.
years,
Yeah.
111, something like that.
I think like around 115 matchups, maybe when you count the playoff.
So, unless they decide for some reason to stop playing, this one will never catch up.
Yeah, I don't have to foresee that happening in the near future.
Not in our lifetime. 1st and 10, 45-yard line. Connor Zwick over the middle. That's caught by Swanson. They got a big gain last time they ran that one, but Sarbaugh was there to snuff that one out. It's a first down to the 28.
But that actually gets set up by Kyle Zwoot. Look, he's going to look for the sidelines. Zwoot draws attention. Guess what? They're going to hit the man down the seam when everyone comes up. Safety's got to come up. He's playing a little bit of man free, and Sarbaugh makes the touchdown saving tackle.
Beg your pardon, the ball at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. 5 receivers for Zwick. Looks right, pumps, now down the sideline. Up for grabs, incomplete. Trying to hook up with Schrock. And that one a little too tall for him. Eric Sarbaugh, the defender. So 2 number 4s going at it.
little bit of ad lib there by Zwick trying to make an adjustment on it. And receivers are taught, if you're the man who's coming short and you see your quarterback scramble, go long. If you're the man who's long and your quarterback scrambling, you come back short. And you do those scramble drills every day for 10 or 15 minutes just so you feel the rhythm of it.
Not all that often. Sarbaugh at 5'9" has a height advantage, but he had 3 inches on Schrock. Second down, 10. Zwick, left side. That's a catch.
First down.
Alec Jones has a first down. Bodies flying all over the place.
Don't see any penalty markers.
See what all the angst was about on the Louisville side. You know, they wanted a face mask, perhaps.
Yeah, it looks like they might have got a pilot.
Or maybe a
off.
whistle.
Yeah, at some
Forward
point.
progress was impeded well before the whistle. First and 10, the ball on the 21-yard line in a tie game. Zwick pumps, throws over the middle, it's intercepted. This is Clay Haverfield. Haverfield with a stiff arm, and he goes down in the heap at the 32-yard line.
The first real mistake Zwick's made tonight, just tries to force the football in a place he shouldn't, and Clay Haverfield comes up with a big interception that may have turned the tables in the favor of the Vikings.
Big players make big plays.
You got to win 2 out of the 3 big plays. He's looking, it's paused, speeds up real quick there. Nice pickoff by Clay Haverfield in the double coverage on the Mount Hope defensive play.
So back to work go the Vikings. First and 10 at the 31-yard line of North Canton. This thing has been tight all night. Rocker late to the huddle. Maley shouts out the play. Play action. Maley, right side. Serapiglia hangs on. Boy, he took a shot, or did he? Yeah, oh, he caught it.
Serapiglia got jarred but held onto it. That is a big catch for the Vikings. Picks up the first down and gets the ball moving in the Vikings' favor.
Even Curzon, the safety, came up and hit him pretty hard, and Serapiglia is still down.
He got rocked.
Boy, he's been hit a couple of times today. And you got to tip your hat, because the young man knows. You just know that someone's coming, and you put the squeeze on that, and he hit him right in the midsection and more than likely lost his wind. But
good clean hit. I mean, that was just a good clean hit. That's part of football.
This has been a hard-hitting football game. And they are taking a look at Serapiglia now.
As we'd like to thank our good friends at Auto Ford Nation. Stop in at Auto Nation. Give Brian Wynn a call at 330-238-3206, located at 5900 Whipple Avenue. If you need a new or pre-owned vehicle, Auto Nation is where you want to go. Don't forget to stick around for the Alt Care Altman Wrap-Up Report. That's the Alt Care Altman Wrap-Up Report. And if you're looking to watch a game somewhere, you want to watch the Buckeyes, stop in at Roosters, a fun casual joint. We'd also like to thank our men and women of the United States Armed Services who are out defending our country's freedom in some godforsaken country that most Americans couldn't pick out on a map. And they don't get days off. They don't get to come to high school football games. They're risking their lives so that we can come here and bring you this great game of high school football. And if you know someone in the United States military, make sure you take the time to thank them for their service.
Serapiglia appears to be all right up and on the sidelines. It is first and 10 at the 44-yard line. They're back to the ground game. And a big hitter up the middle. Another first down for North Canton.
Bledsoe with the big carry there. His first carry of the night as they gash this Louisville defense.
Chris Bledsoe, a 5'9", 190-pound senior.
Out of Texas.
His first carry of the game couldn't be any bigger.
Why not rip off a 20-yard run?
And it'll all come back.
What's the call, holding?
Penalty marker on the far side of the field. It was hidden by the huddle.
Hoover just victims of their own success.
It's a spot foul from the Louisville 49 to the North Canton 41.
Still going to be first down. Looks to be about first and about 13 for the Vikings. We could be looking at a word we don't always like on television. A little bit of OT.
You know what? Those are always good games.
They are.
Like this one is. 14-14, 4.5 minutes to play. Back to the ground game, and this time not the same result. Wrapped up at the 38-yard line.
Bledsoe that time, it looks to be for about a 2 or 3 yard loss. Looks like a passing down here, second and about 16 for the Vikings.
Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. We have 4 minutes remaining here in North Canton. Cameron Maley steps up, throws over the middle. It's caught by Johnson. He's got a first down for North Canton as he works his way to the 42-yard line.
Maley just picking them apart, finding the wide open receivers. Just a lot of confusion here by this Louisville defense as Hoover's sending out 4 and 5 on a pattern. Just good man protection here by the Vikings. Picking up, giving Maley time to throw, and he just picks them apart.
Three and a half to play. First and 10. Maley to Brocker with room. Brocker, right side, 25.
Brocker doesn't need much of a seam, but when he finds it, he picks up big yardage. Looks like he picks up about 15 on that. Set up there, just a little fake.
25, the 27, they'll call it.
Vikings with plenty of time here, under 3 minutes to play.
Don Hurtler, arms folded, not in any hurry. It looks like he's sizing up his next golf shot from the fairway. Very calm. 3 minutes left. Maley to Brocker, 25, 23-yard line.
And it looks like this Hoover offensive line has just worn down this Louisville defense that has been flying around all night. Just good movement up front here. Look at this offensive line. Good backside guard pull. Get a good kick out there by the fullback. Great seam. And Brocker just punishing tacklers. Lowering his shoulders and just punishing tacklers, getting that extra 2 to 3 yards to carry.
Under 2.5 minutes left. Second and 4. Maley will give to Brocker again. He finds room up the middle. He'll have another first down just shy of the 10-yard line.
Vikings have got it rolling right now. The play calling's in good rhythm. The offensive line's clicking. After that big turnover by Louisville, the Vikings are marching the ball right down the field, trying to snap this 14-game regular season win streak of the Leopards. As you take a look there, great camera level by Image Video. We'll get the phone number up here. You want to get a DVD of this absolute instant classic. We'll get that phone number up for you in just a second.
Under 2 minutes remaining in North Canton. From the 11-yard line, back to the ground game is Brocker. To the 9.
Not much there, but inside the 10. Don't forget to stick around for the Altman Alt Care wrap-up report. That's the Altman Alt Care wrap-up report. Kyle Koenig in on the tackle.
Louisville will use their first timeout of the second half.
Hey, if you're looking to get a DVD, here's the number. Give them a call, 330-494-9303. That's Image Video, 330-494-9303. Call Monday through Fridays, 9 to 5. Tell them you want to get a Big Time Sports DVD. Don't forget to check us out on the web at BigTimeSportsOhio.com. That's BigTimeSportsOhio.com.
Now, to be clear, that is not your cell number.
No, that is not my cell number. So all the ladies out there, relax. I try to keep that hidden from people for good reason. But no, that's the number at Image Video.
Tell Dean that Troy sent you.
You don't need to know. You did not hear that name from me. You heard it from Jeff Shreve, everybody. That's Jeff Shreve with a J.
2nd down and 8 from the 9. North Canton can get a first down inside the 1. (14-14) tie. Cameron Maley from the shotgun. Gives to Brocker. Kyle Brocker gains a pair just over the 7-yard line. And now we have another stoppage of play. Louisville will use timeout number 2.
How big is that missed field goal Louisville had now right before the half? I mean, they could have the lead. And, you know, Hoover would be forced, if they can't score the touchdown, to try to tie it up with a field goal.
14-14, 1:33 to play. It'll be 3rd and 6 when we return.
Ferris Toyota is driving down the prices during our summer drive sale. Hi, this is Pat Ferris. Lease a new Toyota Corolla for just $139 a month. Camrys for $159, RAV4s for $169, and Priuses for $199. And every lease includes 24 months of no-cost maintenance. Toyota even has 0% financing on 12 different models to make it even better. Ferris Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Omni Orthopedics is proud to announce their award-winning team now includes 16 of the very best doctors in their field. Since 1996, Omni Orthopedics has helped patients in Stark and Tuscarawas counties with issues involving the foot and ankle, hand and upper extremity, joint, neck, spine, trauma, and sports medicine, with the finest physicians, staff, and medical equipment available. To learn more about Omni Orthopedics' world-class care, medical complex, or for contact information, visit online at omniortho.com.
We're really all you need. CSE.
CSE is delighted to help bring you the very best in local high school sports. Our CSE family serves the community with sound financial products and services. We understand the importance of family, community, and financial stability. When you're looking for a financial friend, you need look no further than CSE Federal Credit Union.
CSE. We're really all you need. CSE.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
The trust is high. Roll the film, let's see why.
I got approved. It was a great deal for the car. I came to JD Byrider. The same day I left with the car.
I was approved, and I've been happy ever since.
JD Byrider is a great place to go. Whether your credit's good, bad, they'll work with anybody.
I got the green light.
You could get the green light at GoJDB.com.
JD Byrider.
It's the way to
go.
Third down, 6, ball resting on the 7-yard line. If you are North Canton, if 3 timeouts remaining, if you don't make it here, you go for 3?
Yeah, I think you do. You got a good leg in Sarbaugh. Yeah, I'm trying to run a play to the left, try to center it for him in case you do miss it. You got to put some type of points on the board to get the lead.
There we go, Louisville digging in. Maley to Brocker, no way.
But that did center the ball in the middle of the field. Gives Sarbaugh a good angle to kick this.
And now a timeout will be used by Louisville. The Leopards are out of timeouts with 1:28 remaining. It was just a gain of 1 yard, so the ball on the 6-yard line. And we will check out the North Canton sideline, see if we can find the kicker number 4, sophomore Eric Sarbaugh. He was not the kicker on this team last year as a freshman, so this will be his biggest kick as a varsity athlete if he does indeed get a chance.
See the big Mount Hope defense right here. Just gets stunned right at the line of scrimmage. Good job there by number 34 for Louisville. That's Kyle Ashcraft coming up to make the tackle. Yeah, but Jeff, this is just another great high school football game. And we get to do these games every week, and it's just a joy. I tell people I got the greatest gig in the world. I get paid during the day to talk about history and work with kids, and then I get paid to talk about sports. Can you ask for anything better?
So here comes Sarbaugh to break this tie with 1:28 left. Cameron Maley, the quarterback, put the ball down on the 12-yard line. This is a 22-yard attempt from the center of the football field.
Louisville's coming hard for the block.
Good snap and hold. Kick is on the way, and it is good, but a penalty marker is down. He may have been roughed.
Tack that on to the kickoff.
It is roughing the kicker on Louisville, and that will cost the Leopards on the ensuing kickoff.
They're going to have to go 80 yards.
Well, now Hoover has the option of taking the points off the board, do they not?
Yeah, they do, but I don't know in this situation if you want to do that. I'm not a big fan of taking the points off the board. I think you get the points now, you got the lead, and you're forcing Louisville to go 80 yards. Your defense has been solid.
We'll get the call from Ron DeChellis. Is a personal foul, roughing the kicker, and the 3 points are good. They'll take it on the kickoff. I speak fluent, referee. 17.
What was the pushing forward
14.
motion?
I don't have my
translator.
Referee to English dictionary. 1:24 remaining.
Hoover.
And Louisville, the best of all situations there, you gave up 3, so now you have a chance.
You do have a chance, but your kicker, missed early in the, missed late in the first half. Big miss. Louisville had a turnover. You're going to have Hoover kicking off from the other 45. They're going to put this in the end zone. That's going to make the Leopards have to go 80 yards. And we got a lot of things going on through our mind. We've got the downtown forward player of the game. We've got the Altman Alt-Care wrap-up report. Jeff, since this is your first game of the year, I'm going to let you pick the player of the game.
You always find a reason for me to do the honors.
I can find a reason for a lot of things.
Sarbaugh.
Short approach.
Take another short approach. Or will he? No, he will back up. Try to probably blast this one out of the end zone, I would think.
I think he's got a little bit of adrenaline going right now.
The approach, the kick. This is well into the end zone. Automatic touchback. First and 10 at the 20-yard line for Louisville, which kind of helps Louisville because they lost no time.
But they also have no timeouts. Got 1:24 to go. No timeouts.
But they are an offensive club.
They're a very good offensive club.
They can hit a big one at any time. That's the message right now that Mike Johnson is delivering to the North Canton defense.
You've got to keep everything in front, inside. Don't let anyone get behind you. Make the tackle them and bounce. If you're Louisville, you want to work the sidelines for about 3 or 4 plays until you get to across the 50.
Louisville's ready. Hoover's late getting on the field.
Oh my gosh, Hoover's secondary was totally lost.
Zwick's in trouble. He'll throw on the sideline for Lautner. It's incomplete. Broken up over there by Jake Jajak, the linebacker. Second down 10 with 1:17 left.
Hoover got lucky there. The secondary was a little bit disarray. A little bit of panic there from the Vikings. And you're also, Hoover, you've got, 3 timeouts left, plenty of time. If you need to call a timeout, get your defense set.
Zwick with 1:17, second down 10, straight drop, throws near sideline, incomplete, intended for Swanson. Tenalia had the coverage. It's third down 10.
And early on in the game, when everything was gone the Louisville way, the receivers were running the right routes, they were breaking properly, ball was there. It's changed a little bit here in the fourth quarter.
2 down territory. They only lost 4 seconds on that play. Hunter Zwick from the shotgun. He'll roll right.
Got a man open.
He throws over the middle. Wander couldn't hang on at the 38-yard line. It'll be 4th down.
Had a man open, just could not haul it in. Nice defensive play there by the Vikings, but Lautner's got to bring that one in. Here's the ball game, Jeff, this last play. Great camera angle here, rolling to his right. Puts it up just a little high. Lautner gets his hands on it, just a little too much for him.
They need the 30-yard line to extend the game. 1:07 left. They're on their feet all over the stadium. Zwick with time.
Got a man open again.
Rolls left, throws sideline, too tall. Hoover ball at the 20-yard line with 1:01 left.
Hoover bounces back after a tough week 1. Goes on the road, loses to Stowe, comes back here, strong effort against Louisville, bounces back and gets what appears to be the win. You know, earlier tonight they honored Bill Nutt, longtime football coach, assistant football coach at North Canton, former head basketball coach at North Canton, took the team to the state in '84 in basketball. I'll be remiss if we didn't mention him. If you look in the North Canton Hoover program, there's a nice article about also Don Hertler Sr., longtime head coach here, father of current head coach Don Hertler Jr., and did a lot for the North Canton community.
Zwick takes a knee and Louisville out of timeouts.
This will also go down as the 200th win for head coach Don Hertler Jr., the North Canton Vikings. And when you want to get win number 200, you want to get it against one of your rivals, and he does it tonight. We didn't talk about it earlier. I didn't mention it, but he's going to get win number 200 tonight for the North Canton Hoover Vikings.
And if you ask him about it after the game, he'll talk about the kids.
He will. I was a little kid when I saw him get win number 1 back at Garraway.
You think the game's important? It's week 2. Look at that throng of guys wearing black and orange at midfield. It's their first win of the year, but the 92nd edition of North Canton and Louisville goes to the Vikings 17-14, a fine football game all the way around.
Wouldn't expect anything less, Jeff, as you take a look there. John DeMarco played for Coach Hertler's father here at North Canton Hoover. They both understand it. You have to play in the rivalry to really understand the rivalry. And for head coach Don Hertler Jr., that's win number 200.
And they're loving it on the beach. We'll be back to wrap this one up after this.
Canton Motors, 3 brands, 1 location. Our winning lineup of Volkswagens, Mazdas, and Volvos makes us your one-stop destination. Drive a German-engineered turbocharged Volkswagen Passat or Jetta sedan, or a Mazda 3, one of Car and Driver's 10 best, featuring Skyactiv technology. The Volvo S60 is the perfect blend of performance, luxury, and class-leading safety. At Kempthorne's, we make it easy, fun, and friendly. Visit us online at kempthorne.com.
You gotta go to Bob and Pete's.
Welcome to Bob and Pete's Floors showroom. This is where you'll find an extensive selection of styles and colors with the most up-to-date designs and fashions at the price that's right for you. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tiles, a laminate floor cover, or countertops, you'll find what you need at Bob and Pete's Floors. Bob and Pete's Floors. Make your feet happy feet.
You gotta go to Bob and Pete's for happy feet.
Home improvements make your life easier and add to the aesthetics and value of your home. Look to the Wing Garage Door Sales and Service Showroom for garage doors, entry doors, storm doors, windows, gutters, siding, heritage stone, and awnings. plus knowledgeable associates to help you create a distinct look for your home. Wayne Garage Door, quality workmanship and service after the sale since 1973 on State Route 39 in Dover. More than just garage doors.
Our commitment has always been to you. You inspire our compassion that leads to better care. You're the reason we invest in technologies and facilities that provide better results and greater comfort. You motivate us to be the best we can be every day, and we'll continue doing it. Altman Hospital, leading our community to improved health.
We're celebrating our 40th year at the newly remodeled 30-acre Akron Auto Auction, located at 2471 Lay Drive in Akron. Our weekly auction starts at 9 a.m. every Tuesday. Our public auction offers repossessions and U.S. government vehicles. Akron Auto Auction makes buying and selling with confidence as effortless as possible. We're open to dealers and the public. Check current weekly inventory or learn more at akronautoauction.com or call 330-773-8245.
I am.
Packed house at Hoover. They saw a good one. The homestanding Hoover Vikings beat Louisville 17-14 tonight, and it was a well-played game in both directions. Big plays on both sides of the ball, Troy, and in the end it was a field goal by a sophomore that made the difference for the Vikings, and they get their first win of the year, 17-14.
And a sophomore shall lead them to getting the big kick, big play there, as we're here for the Altman Alt Care wrap-up report, and just a great game. And Jeff, you hate to see a team lose in a game like this, but this has been the MO the last 2 years for the Hoover-Louisville matchup. You had last year it came down, Hoover scored with about 7 seconds to go. Couldn't get the PAT, lost 14-13. Today they kicked the field goal with less than 2 minutes to go to get the win 17-14, and just a hard-fought, hard-hitting game. Hard hitting for both teams tonight, and just some great plays as we take a look here at the stats here on the Altman Alt Care wrap-up report. One big stat that's going to stick out for you first off is Louisville had 44 yards rushing at halftime, only 2 in the second half, whereas Hoover was under 40 at halftime, and they rushed for 107. Passing yards, 222 for Louisville, 173. But I'm going to tell you where Hoover won the big battle. They lost the battle on the penalties, but they won the turnover battle, and Coach Hertler talked about that in the game. We have to win special teams, and we have to win the turnover battle. And Hoover does tonight. They get 2 big turnovers off of Louisville, and Hoover manages to capitalize, and that's how you walk away with a 17-14 win. We talk about, Cameron Maley. This is only his second start as a varsity player. Last year he started against Louisville for 1 snap, and tonight he starts and he gets the win, Jeff.
And this one counts. He did a very nice job. He played the whole way and led his team to a victory. And one of the things that Don Hertler talked about was minimizing the big plays. Louisville's a big play team offensively, and they only gave up 1 big play, and it turned out to be a big play that we're going to take a look at here in just a second. It's brought to us by Ferris Financial.
It pays to plan at Ferris Financial. As you take a look there, this kept the drive alive. Maley just throws another dart. Great catch, pulls it in, and it pays to plan with Ferris Financial.
Which brings us to our player of the game.
Our player of the game, and guys, it didn't take much debate up here. Jeff, I think you picked a good one, as we're going to take a look at our player of the game at Downtown Ford player of the game. It is Cameron Maley.
Cameron Maley put together a pretty nice day. 17 of 22, 173 yards passing, and 1 touchdown was in the first half to Vinny Serapiglia. He also was able to rush the ball a couple of times and keep drives alive, and not a bad first start for the young man, junior, and got a pretty good career ahead of him.
He's got a pretty good career ahead of him. I think he threw darts down the field. He made very good decisions. He's a very good decision maker, doesn't rush things, didn't try to force the ball into traffic when he shouldn't have. Cameron Maley has a bright future ahead of him, and you know what? This is a Hoover team now. You got Team Canada next week. You obviously kind of can't look past them, but they're Canada and everything. Then you come back into Federal League play, I believe, with Perry, and you got to keep that momentum going. And Perry's a team that's much better than people thought they would be. And now You're Louisville, your coach John DeMarco. Hey, we had a speed bump. We got to bounce back. We're either Division II or Division III. We come back next week, we regroup, and we attack, and we do what we do. And hopefully that young man who got hurt for Louisville tonight, Gooch, hopefully he can come back off that injury, because I think that was also a little bit of a difference too, Jeff, where Louisville didn't quite have that big push up front, offensively up front that they had in the first half.
So the 92nd edition of North Canton and Louisville, a classic, 17-14, well played. And we certainly want to thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks to the guys from Image Video for providing all the great shots, to Troy Richardson and you for tuning in. Once again, the final. North Canton Hoover 17, Louisville 14. Jeff Shreve saying so long from Don Hertler Senior Field in North Canton.
Do you know why we want to see it today?
No, ladies, but when you call, old Mellow Tones comes running. What's happening?
You may be aware that we're very cute.
Oh, I'm aware.
Until recently, we were the sweethearts of the neighborhood.
Everyone just loves your little faces.
Everyone did love our little faces. Then they found Big Time Sports. If we set up a lemonade stand from about 3 to 6, our regulars will be listening to Big Time Sports radio show. And if the TV show is on, forget it. We're watching your interviews, listening to stats and recaps. You have prizes, we don't have prizes. We can't move this product under these conditions.
Girls, what can old Mellow Tones do?
Make us stop.
You know, I could use some fresh-faced Big Time Sports spokespeople